me free. What no man can do for me, my Lord, you did. I will always praise you, Lord. I will always listen when you call. You have become my closest friend. I will never go away from your Lord. Since the day I met you, my life has
For NextBet, where sports come alive. Visit the site or app and join the Game On promo. Get a chance to win an iPhone 16, cash prizes up to 11,500 leones, and a weekly free bet of up to 20%. More bets mean more tickets and rewards. Enter the promo code ONLEON and boost your game to the max. 1xBet. Game On. Together in the game.
Let us praise him. Praise him, praise him. Let us praise him. Let us praise him.
You are mine, I am yours. You always there when I call. The sweetest and the closest friend to me. Every day, every night, Lord, you become my all in all. Your faithfulness and blessings, Lord, I see. My Lord, you're good to me. Forever you will never fail me. When I am weak, you make me strong. When I'm down, you lift me up. When I am dry, you fill my cup. Lord, you are the only one that I can call. You pick me up from the miry clay and set my feet on the rock to stay. My Lord, you are mine, you are mine, yeah. You are mine, I am yours. You always there when I call. The sweetest and the closest friend to me. Every day, every night, Lord, you become my all in all. Your faithfulness and blessings, Lord, I see.
When I think about the love you shown to me, I just can't imagine how I feel. Thank you, Lord, for your mercy and your blessings that I see. You are more than this one to me, my Lord. Your love and grace has set me free. What no man can do for me, my Lord, you did. I will always praise you, Lord. I will always listen when you call. You have become my closest friend. I will never go away from your Lord. Since the day I met you, my life has never been the same, my Lord. You changed my life, that's why I say you are mine. Yeah.
You are mine, I am yours. You always there when I call. The sweetest and the closest friend to me. Every day, every night, Lord, you become my all in all. Your faithfulness and blessings, Lord, I see.
Hear this. You are my healer, you are my helper, you are my teacher, have my heart desire. You lift me higher, you make me stronger. My Savior, you become my redeemer. Trials are over, troubles are over. My Lord has made me an overcomer. I will always Lord.
Chief at the U.S. Embassy in Freetown. Continue to listen to Epic Radio 99.3 FM for the most credible and factual news.
My people, this is famous. Listen, tune in to Epic Radio every day, all night, all morning. Epic Radio is the best. Famous say so.
Alright, good morning and welcome to the very last edition of the Epic Morning Show for the week on Epic Radio 99.3 FM around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. My name is Usman Ibrahim Marat. On a Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. And this is the Epic Morning Show, and it's 1.5 hour long program. We're divided into the first and second segment. In the first segment, of course, we can give you the biggest international stories of the week, and of course, talk to Melvin Tijan Mansare live in Nigeria for give you updates on the ECOWAS ordinary session that happened in the Nigerian capital. Plus, review other big stories. Them Ghana reports South Africa to the African Union over rising xenophobic attacks them across the country. Plus, we see the president of the DRC, Felix Tshisekedi, say he wants to extend in term na power, even past the the term limit of the country's laws. We will look at the provisions where the law make for that, and if that is possible moving forward, plus other big international issues with regards to the ceasefire negotiations them for permanently end the war in Iran. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Stay with the Epic Morning Show. Good morning to we wonderful listeners, and no matter how difficult yesterday be Fibalek, today another opportunity for rise, for reset, and for move forward. Not allow delays for make you doubt yourself. Some journeys they take much more longer because they are preparing you for something very greater. Now keep showing up, keep working hard, keep believing. Even when nobody know the clap for you, the same people will overlook you today, and the same people come for sort of celebrate your success with an undertone. And protect your peace, value your time, and not ever allow temporary challenges for make you forget your worth. Every new morning now a proof for say life to give you another chance for be a much more greater person. This is not the Epic Morning Show.
Now you feel me outside. Come on, see what you want. We roll, as we roll. Big chains in control, as we roll. We roll, as we roll. Big chains in control.
Hold on, down, yeah. Big change in all the place, you for know, yeah. Now where we come, yeah. Lord, I see the dance all the fire. Hold on, down, yeah. Big change in all the place, you for know, yeah. Now where we come, yeah. Lord, I see the dance all the fire.
Big change don't come for real, nigga. We don't come for play. If you know you a nigga with grace, out of it go hide your face. And we don't need no jealousy. Everybody now come and see. Big change don't come for real, nigga. All thing for change. Music style, video style for change. Everybody now scream, oh yeah. If you really don't feel okay.
Hey, no, shh. From start to finish, big change I swear man, we mission accomplished. True set of me here, we not mix my rubbish. Running, now big change don't come with full. They understand, they possess, when they show themselves a bless. Come for you man, even if you're obsessed. But this game will not be with the show with Sabi. Like you to not, that's how to tell you for free.
As we roll, we roll, as we roll. Big chains in control, as we roll, we roll, as we roll. Big chains in control.
Hold on, down, yeah. Big change in all the place, you for know, yeah. Now where we come, yeah. Lord, I see the dance all the fire. Hold on, down, yeah. Big change in all the place, you for know, yeah. Now where we come, yeah. Lord, I see the dance all the fire.
Freeze!
That's the lyrical to-do. How my like big change in the line and move. We don't come to conquer the old empire. When big change come, that's also on fire. We go go on you for this, not for one you mean, and the lie for the true. I tell you, we know the hate, big change. We'll let you in the time of need, we'll come for rest.
And you listen, we no big change.
You sabi Benny.
I will tell you, that Solomon is first food love than though.
Bobo, Benny Mix don't come back home. Look where
e rich and fine. Na salon here dem dey make am. Na im make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them wey dey make pikin grow strong, smart and healthy. E fine for big person. E dey make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you dey able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time safe as dinner. Benimix get different type like pikin mix and super mix for all ages. Remember say Benimix then a packet and they write PLC banner. Benimix they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, go on number 44 Battle Street, Piton, or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart.
Some moments can call for calm, others can demand for energy. And with Karel, you get the best of the two worlds. For tea lovers them, Karel Aroti Premium Blend, they deliver true quality in every cup. The tea leaf they come out from high mountain area them. This premium black tea strong, natural and full of character. It will give you one different taste and fresh feeling. We go deal with you all day. With 100 tea bag na every pack, you go always get more for enjoy and safe for share. Karel Aroti, feel the freshness of nature in every sip. And when you need energy for power you day, just take Aro Cafe. Made from 100% pure premium coffee, Aro Cafe rich and gets fine smell. One cup will help you stay energetic and active all day. Quick for share and good for any time and any size. Two great choices and one trusted name. Karel with a bring premium tea and coffee for every environment.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Just this quick message. J-Man Security Agency, Selo Telona say that they look for security guard for work. Na security guard them for work na number 2 Adelaide Street inside Freetown, yeah. And the applicants them then say for either they live na Lumley, Godrich, Angola Tong, Ogo Farm or Hamilton. And the requirement for this security job now that you forget national ID card, 2 passport photos and guarantor form. J-Man Insurance, J-Man Security Agency apologies, say if you submit you document to the HR office, J-Man Security Agency number 2 Adelaide Street. Or for more information, you can call them on 090-580071, 074-716824. That just repeat one of the numbers again, 074-716824. And the deadline for this application at the 20th of May 2026. And as a parent, which is the picking for healthy growth, Benimix na the answer. Made from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins for the brain and body. No cooking, no stress. Enjoy Benimix at any time. Just make sure say BFC always in at the pack. Benimix, grow strong, grow smart. Do you want a coffee that wakes you up instantly? You're looking for a smooth, aromatic taste we can enjoy at any time? You need energy for stay active all day. Aro Cafe has got you covered. It is 100% pure, smooth, and aromatic, where they keep you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup where they fit perfectly into a busy lifestyle. Aro Cafe, stay energetic, stay active all day. Brought to you by Karel. My name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Today on Friday again, and you listen to the Epic Morning Show where they review the biggest international stories of the week. But first off, the latest world news. Zimbabwe says it will return 67 farms that were previously seized from European owners during the country's controversial land reform program. Agriculture Minister says the farms are protected under international investment agreements signed with countries including Germany and Switzerland. The move is being seen as part of efforts by the government to rebuild trust with foreign investors and repair relations with Western nations after years of economic isolation linked to the land seizures carried out under former President Robert Mugabe. In the Democratic Republic of Congo, President Felix Tshisekedi has hinted at possibilities of staying in power beyond the constitutional term limit raising political tensions ahead of the 2028 elections there. Although Tshisekedi insists that he has not personally asked for a term extension, he says any law changes will depend on public approval. His comments come as fighting continues in eastern DR Congo between government forces and the Rwanda-backed M23 rebels, with the president warning that insecurity could even delay future elections. Ghana has formally reported South Africa to the African Union over repeated xenophobic attacks targeting African migrants, including Ghanaians. Authorities in Accra say that they want the issue discussed at the AU's upcoming coordinated meeting. Ghana says its citizens in South Africa continue to face intimidation, harassment and threats during periodic anti-immigrant protests and crackdowns across South Africa. The government in Ghana is now calling for stronger regional action to protect Africans living and working in other member states. Police in Nigeria have extradited a Chinese national wanted in Beijing over an alleged $245 million Ponzi scheme. And Nigerian authorities say the suspect fled the country in late 2024 to avoid arrest and was handed over following cooperation between Interpol officials in Abuja and Beijing. Officials say the case reflects growing international cooperation in the fight against cross-border financial crimes and fraud. Sudan has recalled its ambassador to Ethiopia as tensions rise between the two neighboring countries. Sudan accuses Ethiopia of allowing its territory to be used for attacks linked to the paramilitary rapid support forces which are battling the Sudanese army. Khartoum has accused Ethiopia and the United Arab Emirates of backing the rapid support forces, claiming that the two countries are funding the rebels. Analysts have warned that growing diplomatic disputes between Sudan and Ethiopia could further destabilize the Horn of Africa as Sudan's civil war continues. Finally, on the Epic Morning Show, the United Kingdom has announced new sanctions against Russian networks accused of recruiting Africans and Middle Eastern migrants to fight in Ukraine. British officials say vulnerable people from countries including Nigeria, Syria, Yemen and Sierra Leone were promised jobs or better opportunities only to end up on the front lines of the war and also working in drone factories for Russia. The UK says the sanctions target individuals and groups involved in what it describes as human trafficking and exploitation linked to Russia's war efforts in Ukraine. You did with the Epic Morning Show, and today again on Friday we review the biggest international stories of the week. Let's go now for a very short break. You did with the Epic Morning Show, and of course we get for talk to Melvin Tijan Mansare with the live for we in Abuja, Nigeria.
Well, me fam, this not just another promo. This not just another advert. This I love Epic Radio for the best juice in town. Sierra Juice.
Epic Radio.
The only on-site for sale.
Sierra Juice.
So refreshing.
So refreshing. So refreshing. Sierra Juice.
The only on-site for sale.
Sierra Juice.
So refreshing.
So refreshing.
Well, me family them. It's this not just another promo. This not just another advert. This I love song for the best juice in town. Sierra Juice.
Sierra Juice.
The only on-site for sale.
Sierra Juice.
So refreshing.
So refreshing. So refreshing. Sierra Juice.
The only on-site for sale.
Sierra Juice.
So refreshing.
So refreshing.
Sierra Juice. Made in Salon.
To capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate, engage, and interact directly with our client's target. Our vast experience in the fascinating world of marketing communications, event management, below-the-line activations, and more ensures that we deliver nothing but amazing results. We are the agency of everything creative. We are Priority Solutions Limited. Talk to us for all your marketing communications, multimedia productions, event management, experientials or activations, media management, public relations, and more. We are a trusted brand, and the results and quality of our services can be seen through the brands we have worked with. Visit our website at www.prioritysolutions.co or call us on +232 76 1032. Priority Solutions, we know what works for you. We have what works for you. We do what works for you. Priority Solutions, what works.
Sometimes then, when things they go wrong in your community and people they keep quiet. But for keep quiet, not to fix the problem. Now that's make Epic Radio they bring to you blowing the whistle. Blowing the whistle like a radio show who say ordinary people them go talk about what's in really they happen. Now the community them. When are from bad road, no water, poor service, unfair treatments, and corruption. So now this show where they call out things them respectfully and honestly. And when something good they happen, where people they make progress and real change in their life, we also they talk button. This time you chance, follow you speak up and follow the hear you voice and follow you ask questions when they go answer. Whether you live in a town or in a village, whether you young or you a woman, or whether you a community leader or a concerned citizen, this show now for you. We not just talk and forget, we dey follow up with the issue so something happen. Blowing the whistle, your voice, your community, your power, only on Epic Radio 99.3 FM.
To capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate, engage, and interact directly with our client's target. Our vast experience in the fascinating world of marketing communications, event management, below-the-line activations, and more ensures that we deliver nothing but amazing results. We are the agency of everything creative. We are Priority Solutions Limited. Talk to us for all your marketing communications, multimedia productions, event management, experientials or activations, media management, public relations, and more. We are a trusted brand, and the results and quality of our services can be seen through the brands we have worked with. Visit our website at www.prioritysolutions.co or call us on +232 76 1032. Priority Solutions, we know what works for you. We have what works for you. We do what works for you. Priority Solutions, what works.
Okay, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. Let me talk to journalist Melvin Janman Sare. We an Epic Radio contributor. They join me live from the Nigerian capital Abuja. Also, of course, we see during the week members of parliament them from ECOWAS member countries them be sort of gather for now the ECOWAS parliament for deliberate on a lot of issues them will happen. Will affect Africa and Salon, West Africa and Salon. And Melvin joins me now live from Abuja. Good morning, Melvin. Welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Thank you very much for having me. Good morning to Bambola Radio Land.
Melvin, are you returning to Sierra Leone? You dey come back?
Come again?
You dey come back here? You dey come back na Salon?
Melvin na Salon, but see, I don't ever community black, no matter what.
Okay, Melvin, give me quick rundown, but waiting to happen since then start for meet na Abuja.
Well, I will tell you a lot to happen. As at yesterday, that the woman them being get session at the ECOWAS Female Parliamentarians Association, and then we all for the first time executive masterclass program on the theme Advancing Women's Participation in Global Trade and Export Opportunities in ECOWAS region. And that masterclass, basically the outcome now that women them not participate more and they are not empowered because of, according to many of the experts and speakers, because they not get access to financial resources. And one of the solutions they recommend are the fact that women need for galvanized resources, and by so doing, they need for do more trade, and not to just trade in their country, but trade with other countries. And that was emphasized by Senator Chancel Fani, one of the presidents of ECOFEPA, and Dr. Olusupu Olusi, when the Director General, Bank of Industry Nigeria, Professor Ngozi Egbuna, when the chairperson of World Trade Organization Nigeria, and of course we get statements from the Right Honorable Speaker, Honorable Aja Memunatu Ibrahim, when the Speaker. But of course, we get Jeremiah Agala, when the Executive Director, Inspired to Lead, when we present award to the Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament for being the first woman of the ECOWAS Parliament after 25 years. And I've been get exclusive interview with her, where he make the point that for let women and come before now the center stage, there is a need for mobilization and sensitization. And communities and constituencies need for know witness the demand from politicians and lawmakers. As he say, if you go ask politicians for team for it, nothing for it will give. But if you ask them for place at the table, definitely that will be of concern. So that not been yesterday, but before yesterday, we get the Salon country reports, as I belong earlier on mentioned. Usa will be Sierra Leone, a 6-page report on the state of democracy, on the compliance with ECOWAS rules and good governance and other issues. And inside that report, where Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina be well present. We been see reaction we come out from other members of parliament from Nigeria and elsewhere. We ask question why the Guinea border issue not contained in the report. Why not much was said around the issue of the opposition boycotts and the issue of drugs and the issue of flooding.
Melvin, as part of the Salon delegation of members of parliament, it also include MPs from the opposition, huh?
Absolutely. We been get Honorable Abdul Kago and Honorable Mabinti Fona. And Honorable Mabinti Fona, why he didn't respond to questions around why there was a boycott, he clearly say, well, the boycott was ongoing because of disagreement. But by then, he informed the House that President Madabio don't call them and then he gets constructive engagement. But also been called on international moral guarantors, not to forget Sierra Leone, as there are unresolved issues around forming a committee for electoral affairs and issues around the appointment of the Chief Electoral Commissioner, where many of the ECOWAS MPs then be raised concern around. And guess what, Usman? Like Sierra Leone, like Liberia self gets similar situation where the government appoint the Chief Electoral Commissioner. But unlike Sierra Leone, the one where they appoint in Liberia, in they say we don't do party close in the campaign, and now in for conduct the election. So that was a similar.
It work party close for the ruling party. If we don't work the ruling party close.
Absolutely. And an interesting fact also from the Liberia delegation, almost all of them are independent members of parliament. So I asked the question to the head of the delegation, Senator Melvin Snow, why is that the case? And he said, well, Liberians are liberal and they are tolerant to independence. And I think that is one theory not similar to
let me just Melvin, let's talk about things the way the Salon delegation be actually raised together with other members of the ECOWAS community. I see they also say ECOWAS for sort of looking to the rising xenophobic attacks them way don't they carry on as South Africa.
Of course, that was a member from the Ghanaian parliament. We do a presentation, a lengthy presentation. I was fortunate to be privy to that. And the bottom line there is not only the xenophobic attack, but the attack on the Sahel, we say, the crossover and the spillover as a result of the insurgency attack. But on the xenophobic attack, there was a uniform agreement from ECOWAS lawmakers that this cannot go on and on. And however, they blast for the president of South Africa for only paying lip service and also sending a double standard message where he say South Africa is open to only people that are legally welcome. And according to ECOWAS, then say this time message, the one that committed attack here, accept the talk, and for let come up from Ramaphosa, it was a disservice. However, the ECOWAS Parliament now don't sanction an investigation where we expect for come out to say, well, for pay a visit and certainly come out with a position as to what ECOWAS is doing. But definitely, Ghana take unkindly to that. I was just watching the news here. The Nigeria House of Senate, in fact, they say company like DSTV and MTN, one of the MPs, say therefore nationalize them, because if South Africa, they claim say South Africa is for South Africans, and then get them businesses in other countries, they make billions, and go back to South Africa, then say them for. Remember, we always tell you about the policy of reciprocity, and from the Nigerian perspective, they were so vexed when I watched the Senate, and it would take the Speaker of the Senate for caution them, say, well, we are all Africans and there is a need for diplomacy. So West African lawmakers take very unkindly to the attacks, and we wait for see whether when the delegation is dispatched to South Africa. Hopefully, maybe I'll be part of that delegation to cover it on behalf of ECOWAS. But yes, West Africans are not happy about what is happening with Nigerians and other nationalities.
Melvin, we also see the head of the Salon delegation, now the ECOWAS Parliament days, Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, also is skepticism, but the Gambian President Adama Barrow in plan for run for the next general election to go for third term.
Absolutely, and that was a real grind on that presentation. That now after Gambia them presents them country reports. And I will tell you, one of the exceptional characters, I mean, this is not about praising him, but as a Sierra Leonean, I felt very proud that we get people already represent we adequately abroad. And one of them, the Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina. His point of view was not only echoed by other countries, but the whole house, because many people will say, oh, these are some of the things ECOWAS will be proactive on. The president now in Gambia criticized Jammeh for not having term limits. And even when he attempted to review the Gambian constitution, he had a disagreement whether the review forgets retroactive effects, meaning that instead for benefits from her or not benefits from her. And that's make the law not be passed. And as it stands, from what I gathered from QTV in Gambia, he will be contesting election. What is that sending? It is sending a message that prolongation of term limits, according to Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina, by the way, is a ranking member of the delegation, but now Honorable Veronica Kadisise, now the leader of the delegation, it been very much clear that ECOWAS should be looking at these early warning signs. It's one of the early warning signs, because they say if you allow for people for tamper with the constitution, the alternative there is a leeway for the military they intervene. And that was a very touching moment. Two sides of the Gambian MP there with Swiss face, but it was so diplomatic that others were laughing while the point was being conveyed. And that was a very poignant point. And many are seeing, just after I raised the point, people from Ghana, Nigeria, including Cape Verde and Senegal, they all applaud them. But before I left you, quick on this issue on politics. Senegal also got a very serious issue where the Prime Minister and the President, as it stands, they're not see eye to eye. And ECOWAS lawmakers are concerned that this might be a recipe for chaos, as Senegal has been known for a beacon of democracy in Africa. Yeah. But guess what again? Senegal is grappling with an issue that has got to do with arbitrary arrest. We make Nigerian lawmakers and other lawmakers, them frown at them. They say, because you cannot be an example of democracy in West Africa. And
that is something that they criticized the former president for.
Exactly. And that was also brought up to the fore. And lawmakers were very much concerned that issue should be addressed, and should be addressed urgently. But another issue also got to do with the border dispute between Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Liberia. Touch on that, but it's so important because ECOWAS found that the two countries that report not capture the issue. And this is an issue ECOWAS been on deliberate on, been on get a resolution on, and then feel like, oh, these people there, they don't left we in the dark. And for the Liberia delegation, Senator Melvin Snow said it was an oversight because he late so calm at the conference, he not be able to go through the report. And for the Sierra Leonean delegation, well, without stating it on the record, from what I gather, they were very concerned that, if you can raise up this issue now, and we president that the chairman of the authority of heads of state, it will be seen as if, but you have it, why can't you do it? So I think that was diplomatically managed by the Sierra Leone delegation, unlike the Liberian delegation. Right. And for Liberia, can you imagine? Now, that Sierra Leone, we foreign minister say that land of Falaba, it's not what we get if you remember. Right?
Yes. The one with for Guinea.
Liberia has been expelled. Honorable Yeke Koloba, it was expelled for just saying that the Guinea incursion, na Liberia go offended. They expel them from parliament, and now the matter is in Supreme Court. What is this saying? It is saying that I interviewed the Honorable Briggs. Honorable Briggs, we say members of parliament and people's representative, then duty for representing country, right? But we say there is an arbitration or dialogue. But like how Timothy Kabadi do, where you want to go talk, say how na Guinea then get it. In Liberia, somebody was punished.
Yeah, but you know, it's a proof by Guineans then for say they really own Kaliere and Falaba district. So then give them proof.
Na Guinean proof. We will anchor on a Sierra Leonean proof or waiting the British and the French then be demarcate.
So waiting members of parliament them the ECOWAS parliament saying that the way forward with regards to solving the issue of border between Salon, Guinea and Liberia moving forward.
They are counting and banking on the intervention of MRU, and then say if MRU fail when the Mano River Union, then they will escalate it to the ECOWAS full-fledged. So it seems as if they want to settle as post business, but I wonder if diplomacy is going to work. And that's one of the questions I asked one of the lawmakers from Liberia, whether diplomacy has worked. So it has been an interesting conversation from a West African perspective.
Okay.
And definitely there are so many issues emerging. Today we wait for more countries.
Yeah, but Melvin, one of the biggest issues within ECOWAS, where ECOWAS has been affected by over the past 2 years, is the issue of Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger leaving the bloc. Where that issue there of them returning back to ECOWAS, then be discussed that day?
Well, contrary to reports we see, that's a lie. Not like that not come up it. And I see somebody writes from one of the Nigerian media that it was discussed. It was never discussed, or it has not been discussed. But it's something that I know from behind the corridor that ECOWAS is very concerned, because it was 15 and now it's 12. And the concern about ECOWAS, Napoleon, more members not come up from the fold. So yes, behind the scenes they are working on it, but on the floor, it not come up it at all.
Okay, Melvin, careful discuss on other issues just before we left you. I want to just get your opinion on Felix Tshisekedi of the DRC. Say, they make indications for say one for go for third term, even though the laws of the country not give him the permission for do. They say if people call for him, you see widespread call for make you go for third term, he go do him. What do you make of that indication that you don't give say one for go for third term?
I think he wants to lead that country into chaos. It's already chaotic in the DRC, and him wanting to go for third term. There is this pattern in all over Africa. People already say, that Yahya Jammeh been bad, or this been bad, or that been bad. He is a dictator, authoritarian. These are the same people, once they come into power, they change. So for me, for Felix, I'm not surprised if you look at the Congo politics, but saying that now the people, you know, this I can ask APC in a salon where they say, now the people that say boycott, now the people that say this, now the people that say this. What's the empirical evidence to show that it's the people? If you go to the UK, if a lawmaker wants to say it's the will of the people, they have what is called petition. Then get that, if you get like thousands of petitions where they show people their name and their signatures and that they say. But in Africa, in vacuum or in oblivion, leaders just come out and say the people, the people, the people. And most of these people are their yes men and women we just did it for the perpetrate for aggrandize. Not even benefits the people and the country, but for aggrandize. Look at the situation at the Congo. Look at how long they don't take in chaos. Look at how that country they blessed with resources, but yet still, in terms of GDP and global ranking, they are very impoverished. So for Tshisekedi to say that, I'm not surprised. Mobutu has done. Mobutu did worse than that, and even Tshisekedi, I think in Daddy said. In fact, I mean, if you look at the Congo history, it's. I'm not surprised, but what the after effect there is, either it will lead to coup or it will lead to chaos.
Okay.
And this is the lesson.
You know, Melvin, about just a couple of months ago, we see a meeting between American and Congolese authorities, including, of course, the Rwandan authorities. They meet for get a permanent end to the conflict in the Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, specifically for end the disputes in the strategic city of Goma in the east. But that conflict is still a continuity. Make of the ceasefire where President Trump say if we don't get to permanent end after the deal with them signed at Doha.
These days, when Donald Trump say why, he means it. And I don't take his word for seriousness at all, because he will tell you that there is a ceasefire and he will be bombing. So Donald Trump, I think, if you look at the context of that agreement, the way in America can put on panda so-called agreement for now for rare arts and the minerals of that country, nothing else. They are not there to make peace at all. They are there to foster their imperialistic interests and to deceive Africans. It's high time Africans they are open. That way, some of these so-called Westerners are coming to say, "Oh, we want to make peace," or "We have to give you aid or assistance." They have an undercurrent motive, and one of which has got to do with our natural wealth in Africa. And unfortunately, in the Congo, like many other places, some of the leaders, they are hiding blind and do not see the bigger picture. So there is no peace there, because the bottom line issue, the crux of the matter, when inequality, when tribalism, when regionalism, and above all, when remnants of colonialism, that is not the problem. And if you not settle them problem, and you have to go, you know how many talks Congo don't hold? They have held. I know we come so much peace talks that they don't get over the years, from place to place to place to place. So these are all lip services. The real substance there is until and unless Africans begin for CC, now we cause the problem for some of the problem for we said, and now we for solver, and even the one that we caused by Western art, it's high time we be radical enough, like South Africa, EFF, Julius Malema, when they tell in comping black man and say, when they have a comping black man, they almost open around here now. When they tell which man there say, you people have exploited us and you cannot teach us what to do. I think Africa, we are still in the dark ages. And because we're not going to lead them way radical enough or we're thoughtful enough for confront the global trends. And it's very, very, very unfortunate.
Yeah, Melvin, one of the biggest issues in the Horn of Africa, we see Sudan and Ethiopia, though you call the ambassadors them. Of course, we see the Sudanese authorities them accusing Ethiopia of harboring people where they help the rapid support forces in launching attacks against the Sudanese army. Of course, we've been seeing continued accusations by Sudan, say Ethiopia and the United Arab Emirates, they fund the rapid support forces in the war effort against the army. What do you make of them recalling them two ambassadors then?
They've not shown proof. But of course, in diplomacy, that is expected. If there is serious disagreement between two countries, the worst can be recalling of ambassadors. However, if you look at the problem with Sudan, one has got to do with size, another has got to do with religion, and of course, another got to do with corruption of the country in mineral resources. And I will not be surprised if they are poking hands, like as it has always been in some of these problems in Africa. But what I'm surprised at is the nature at which they now even for can negotiate or dialogue. That is worrisome, because the two countries, the two countries get a lot that they share in common.
Yeah, but one thing where we don't see tension between the two countries, then, are the issue of the Nile. You know, the Ethiopian authorities have built Africa's largest dam on the Nile, on the Nile River, and there have been disagreements between Sudan, Ethiopia, and Egypt. Sudan then decide with Egypt on the issue of the Nile. Then they, of course, one big problem where they face in the region.
Absolutely, and it has to do with how then therefore distribute the water system. They find this country, their country, they are in, and water now a valuable commodity. And certainly, if you never get a clear cut agreement as to how, when for open and when for distribute, there's always going to be a disagreement. But mind you, Sudan and Egypt get something very much common, whether for do with the Arab culture. They are by default Arabs, whereas the Ethiopians, well, we'll call them nomadic Africans, because if you look at history, it's only Ethiopia we beat Italy in a war. I've never had any other African country do so. So Ethiopia, they feel like, oh, we are the giants of Africa and we can do what we want. Whereas Egypt also, they look at, oh, we are big, we have big economy, we can do better, and all of these things. We may see. And Sudan is being a pawn in the middle of it. This is strictly a battle between Egypt and Ethiopia, and Sudan is just being a pawn in the middle of it.
The Sudanese armed forces leader Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, they accuse the Ethiopian authorities of funding and helping the rapid support forces. We, of course, don't get a genocide case that they aid by the United Nations. But you think if the accusations are true that Ethiopia is supporting the rapid support forces, what do you think say for be the right actions to be done by the international community and, of course, Africa Union?
I think arbitration and dialogue is needed. Mind you, Ethiopia self, they grapple with the Tigrayans, where they call for secession. And Ethiopia don't accuse other neighboring countries of supporting the Tigrayan revolution. So it's like, I'm suspecting a tit for tat. Okay, it's not self-defense, we war, we self-defend. It's like what Iran is doing in the Middle East. You know, having proxies and surrogates where they defend their cause. And that's exactly what I'm seeing in this kind of situation. But it's not helping the continent, it's holding us back, and it's not helping those countries, because at the end of the day, if you are fueling war in another country, that country will reciprocate. And that's the trend I'm seeing globally. That's what you do me, I do you, tit for tat. And America and Iran and Israel don't show the world the example now. And China, Russia, all these countries are watching. North Korea, they're all watching that, oh, certain things you don't encourage them, certain things you don't tolerate them, because once you tolerate them, then your sovereignty, they are threat. And I'm sure this is the debate here about sovereignty and nationality and all these territorial integrity issues. Let me not forget, we'll talk one whole day, and the matter will still resolve, because the root cause of this problem begin with the Berlin Conference in the 1800s. The white people go to Europe and then shape Africa, they call it the petition of Africa, without one black man says not be daily. And whenever we talk about these things, I mean, some people in Africa, they go, also blame white man. We need to, because some of the problem, for example, Guinea and Sierra Leone younger, it's caused by the British and the French. And when you talk about people, they say, oh, no. When you talk about colonialism, they say, oh, no, once you have independence, you cannot talk about the future without referencing the past. And that's the situation I see in that context.
Okay. Melvin, also one of the biggest issues then will happen this week. Yesterday, we see the government of Salone, through the Office of National Security, respond to the Spanish police, where they say they seize a cocaine ship, of cocaine ship loaded with 40 tons of cocaine, we then say allegedly, of course, left the Freetown port, Nawataki, on the 22nd of April, just last month. The Office of National Security, inside the press release, say they don't start investigations into the vessel in voyage history, and the port movement of the vessel. They also say they don't get any coordination or communication from Spanish authorities them to the Salone Port Authority or the Office of National Security. But however, now the way it actually happened, we see Spanish authorities then be announced the seizure of between 35 to 40 tons of cocaine from a cargo ship would intercept near Western Sahara, will be the head towards Europe. Spain then Guardia Civil say the vessel will register through Comoros, depart Freetown Wataki before we then stop and escort them to Las Palmas for investigations. What do you make of the response of Salone with regards to this current big international issue, which Spain say now a record-breaking seizure of nearly 40 tons of cocaine?
Firstly, as a diplomat by default or by practice, I will tell you that in law, you assert must prove it. Like you said, it's an allegation. But if you look at postings from people like Dr. Sylvia Blyden, there are nexuses as to the company, the ownership, and all that. For me, that is not the case. And once I want to say thank you to ONS because they try, but they not do well. Then try because where people will expect Ministry of Fisheries or Ports Authority or the Sierra Leone Police for come out with a statement, they were all lackluster and taciturn. However, ONS was bold enough to come out, then try that side. But whose side they not do well? Now that somebody don't accuse you, you say, you know, new communication, gosh. No, you have now the duty for either compel them for provide proof or for disprove them. And now they say then they investigate. So it's like I said, then Sky will not do well. They contradicted themselves in that very statement when we read this early morning. It's contradictory if you look beyond the paragraph or you read between the lines. It's a technical deflection. It's a technical omission from responsibility. Now, Sierra Leone, where they want to kill case, that is why we investigate. Not only say we investigate the Lepa, not other bombshell come also back, where they link them to the same situation. So this is worrisome. I was expecting the Port Authority to have provided a manifest of all boats we can and go within the time frame. Mm-hmm. That should be enough for clear Sierra Leone or not. But with this kind of press release, yeah, it was timely because people were making conspiracy theories and suspicion. But I think they can do better. They can do better by compelling the Port Authority for come out with a list. I mean, investigative journalists like Dr. Sylvia Blyden have started blazing the trail on that. Why can't the Port Authority? I repeat, the last time I was doing a research for an international organization, and one of the research questions that almost registered company as at 2025, underline the word 2025, because I see somebody where I talk that, go pull all record. As at 2025, my research, where I will do, the permanent secretary, the Ministry of Fisheries, I call him name, the permanent secretary, the Ministry of Fisheries, he refused to provide that information. And today, for the other kind of situation there, couldn't be a case of conspiracy and connivance. So for me, some of these things, they go beyond what is in the public domain, because if this is a simple thing, not to salon the boats come on, show proof of all the boats that we come on a salon within the period. On a salon, come on, show the record. The records must be there. Why are they not coming out with the record? Why are they not coming out with rhetoric and diversionary tactics? It's helpful, but it's helpfully unhelpful.
Melvin, Dutch renowned journalist, one of the Netherlands' most renowned journalists, Neil Feather Thungstungvon, of course, he also alleged Jos Leidekkers to the 40 tons of cocaine within seized by Spanish authorities. What do you make of what he say he get proof of? He say he get proof of saying that Jos Leidekkers linked to that 40 tons of cocaine.
Let him show the proof. This is the same journalist who alleged that some journalists in Sierra Leone were bribed 5,000 euro without naming the journalist. He should. Naming and shaming is part of fighting crime. Also because, with my all that you become kind of outlandish claim. No, I'm a journalist also. I can write things about the Dutch. By the way, mind you, the people over there own Spain, they are Dutch. So they themselves cannot be excused in this situation, because that they're nationals them, then catch the Spanish authority, they arrest. So when you make such a claim, I'm not saying it's untrue, but if you are making claims, particularly against fellow journalists, say some of them were bribed 5,000 euro, name those journalists. If you are saying some of them have been intimidated, I can agree partly, because I know my colleague, a senior colleague of ours, is now a dissident, Joseph Touré, for helping another Dutch journalist on the same drug investigation. That cannot be untrue. Right. What I have questioned is, when you say the non-bribe journalists there, some journalists there, 5,000 euro, you not call the journalists there, you are indirectly accusing the media profession. And I was expecting Sludge to demand some inquiries on that, because you cannot be staining the name of journalism in Sierra Leone because of you want for write maybe award-winning story, or because they say you want for feed you pay masters or you have for suit, you pay masters in Europe. No, we should not be munkus because of its rights. No.
Okay.
I don't think that. No, let him provide the names. Let him provide evidence. If you have evidence, bring it out. I'm not saying my country is innocent of some of these things, but I'm saying that bring proof. Because Usman, I'm outside of the country. I travel. I transit through two airports, and I know the rigors. Especially when I see Sierra Leonean na your passport, I know what it means.
Exactly.
So
and I want to ask you now. Now I want to ask you now, Melvin. True or not? Waiting this tell people or tell the world about waiting this tell about Salone image internationally, whether this is actually true or false.
If Salone government now can say that on our false, then we attack okay. Then our image is being tarnished. It sends the wrong message about Sierra Leone. But is it empirical enough for staying the country image beside the evidence and the facts that are not readily available in public domain? Again, I am a Sierra Leonean, and we are Sierra Leonean. Somebody tell me now one of the meetings that, other countries, they are confiscating drugs every day, but you don't see it in the news. Maybe you guys are overblowing the situation out of proportion, and that's why. And I said, well, everybody has got his perspective. But for me, some of these issues, they're so serious globally that if somebody can accuse the country, it's me from within our government, some of these people must provide evidence. They should. Because Sierra Leone is a country and we are a people. We're not a shit hole. No. We're not anyone and give for say, no. We have leaders where maybe they don't think like us, but they don't see the bigger picture. Because if somebody can make outlandish allegations and you're not able by the foreign ministry or other ministry of information or other land ministry to come out and refute or accept, you are giving the world an impression that this is true.
Yeah, but now this press release we see from ONS Melvin stop very short of either denying or accepting. Just say we are going to investigate.
I said that guy would not do well, man. Now you are seeing my point. Now shortcuts, press release that in a shortcuts. You know, apart from the leg show, it's a diversionary tactics. Then Sky would not do well. Say yes or no. You cannot be hot or cold. You cannot be playing filibustering.
Yeah, Melvin, you mentioned say you transit through two countries then before you reach now Abuja there for that meeting day. But I want to make you explain, Giri, how was it like? I mean, when you reached the customs, how was the search? We mentioned say, of course, we didn't see the Salone passports compared to other countries, them other nationals, them we come out with, we go with.
Oh, okay. Let me give you the first experience. The first experience is at Lome Airport. This guy is a French guy, and he not talk better English. I see I pull my passport. For that, it's called Tijan. He go call me Tijan. I said, my name is not Tijan. My name is Tijan. You are from Sierra Leone. And I said, yes, I'm from Sierra Leone. Oh, your country is always on the news. Let me. Well, that man always search me, bro. I'm gonna call the passport quiz for me. I don't say them this not to search me. A vexation. And of course, I transited to Katoka. The Ghanaians, they are very professional, I would say. But you see how the people that face that, there is suspicion. And that is worrisome.
For see they carry drugs.
Like, come on. As some of the things that I'm going for, for blood. I'm not worried for blood because I feel like I put something that somebody not go visit and then this I want to go pay on. You know, I like for when me bling there. I cannot. Because at the end of the day, that person not visit and then this I want just like J.K. Zimbobo. You know, so unlike Ghana, the way they're very professional, but like I say, you see how people like that, is this a suspect or not? And when you can Abuja, of course, no nonsense. Definitely. You have to go through rigorous virtual, this is interesting, virtual and physical checks, which is quite, well, this is global standard when it comes to passport check, immigration check. But when you show that Salone passport, and this is my worry about people that are going to go America. When I see them see Sierra Leone seal, you see the suspicion. I mean, I transit with a big politician at Sierra Leone. I see how, this supposed to we're supposed to be giving preferential treatment. I'm sure it was only a service passport, but you see say the people there, then get doubts. And all the reason I make personal can talk to people, especially when it comes to things like drugs, personal just talk no more in vacuum. If you provide evidence, because at the end of the day, the people of Sierra Leone and the country is tarnished. And for me, I'm very worried. And upon my return, those are some of the things I'll be championing. You just can make outlandish claims without providing evidence. See them bribe journalists there, 5,000 euro. Who better than journalists than they? Show us. The government should demand, I think Sludge and other media bodies should demand answers. Because when I say journalists there, Usman isn't a journalist. So we are all by default vicariously indicted.
But Melvin, what you left with regards to the current session in Abuja? What we expect for here from ECOWAS members of parliament them, and what's not the way forward, and how long it gets for carry on for?
Well, it will be till the end of next week, and we expect more country reports and more heated debates. My focus here is what Sierra Leone MPs are doing, and trust me, we don't do good, I will talk. But anyone panel back make lackluster, I will not be hesitant at all to say it to the people of Sierra Leone. But so far, I'm impressed with Honorable Simon Silamina. I'm impressed with Honorable Veronica Kadisi, Honorable Mabinti Fona, Honorable Shaka Sama. And yes, of course, today I look forward to what Honorable Abdul Kagbo will be saying, because he can't late as a result of the meeting that he gets with President Madabio. So for me, because no matter what, I'm representing Sierra Leone, and you all seen the pictures. I wear me green, white, and blue almost every day because I'm proud to be a Sierra Leonean. Me the kind of person in country remember like somebody asked me like when you used to ask me when you come back. Usman, trust me, I go America, me day me time they done. I'm coming back home because I didn't wonder what life is like outside of Sierra Leone. Yes, I had challenges in the country. I was banned from my own country's parliament.
Okay.
But I'm not getting other countries. Sierra Leone.
How do they make you feel exactly, Melvin? The issue of being banned in the Sierra Leone parliament, but welcomed at the ECOWAS parliament? Because the ECOWAS parliament know what I'm capable of doing. I've been a rapporteur, I've been an MC, I've been an assistant to the communications directorate. I cannot blow my own, but the Nigerians, the West Africans know Melvin is not just a mean journalist. So if my own country parliament, some of the parliamentarians, including the speaker, don't know that, it's up for them, it's their cup of tea. But I know some MPs in the Sierra Leone parliament, what would they have got? They have great respect because they see what I'm doing. And then you see how other nationals, then they come around me, not because of Melvin, because of what I do. I'll tell you without being braggart, every day I publish 2 stories here in Abuja, every day. And sadly, for the second time, somebody did take me story, he puts in him there, and a publisher under a very well-known Nigerian publication. But again, such is life. A prophet is not honored in his home. Yeah. Thank you so much, Melvin Tijan Mansari, Epic Radio contributor. We join me live day for give update on the current meeting of ECOWAS members of parliament in the Nigerian capital, Abuja. But I hope you'll be able to respond to callers them later on the show after this very short break, Melvin.
Okay, I will follow up virtually.
All right. Thank you so much. We're going now for a very short break. You did with the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Around the world on myepiconline.com, Choice FM and Radio Garden. Today on Friday again, and we'll review the biggest international stories. Let's go now for a very short break. After this, we go take calls inside the show.
You need a bank that cares about you. We are here to lend a hand, and we will place no one above you. Modern banking made easy. Whatever your dreams may be, Bloombank will get you there. Blooming together. Every step of the way, banking with excellence. At the tip of your fingers, there's only one bank. Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bank Africa, we make it happen. Bank Africa, it's Epic Radio.
I can tell you, the Solomon first food love Dando.
It's Epic Radio.
Look where he rich and fine. salon here they make them. Now it make it always fresh and not here at all. Yes, so then they get 14 important vitamin them when they make picking grow strong, smart and healthy. You find for big person, it they make your body fresh. You don't ask for cook at all, and you they able to eat in the morning as breakfast, afternoon as lunch, even time self as dinner. Then they mix the different type like picking mix and super mix for all ages. Member say, then they mix them a packet. And they write PMC banner. Then they mix, they all sign a salon for sale. But if you want to buy plenty, you are number 44 Battle Street
Epic Radio.
or call on 078 134 541 073 661 648 or 088 077 678. Benny Mix, grow strong, grow smart.
Okay, welcome back to the show. Let's ask you this very simple question. If something happened to a business or property today, how fast you can able to recover? We make you need G-Man Insurance. They are known for the fastest claim payment, so you can get back to your business without stress or delay. Plus, the premium them very affordable and flexible. Will work very well for you. Call G-Man Insurance on 088-220-137 or visit them at number 2 Adelaide Street and get insured today. J-Man Insurance, very trustworthy and professional. Do you want a natural tea with a refresh your body? You look for something healthy and gentle on digestion. You want a tea where they keep you feeling refreshed all day. Our tea has got you covered, made from naturally grown tea leaves. It is healthy, refreshing, and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bags in every pack, there is always more to enjoy and share. Our tea, natural refreshness in every sip, brought to you by Karel. You're there with the Epic Morning Show, and today Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. Call me on 079-994-993 inside the show. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning, Shmamara.
Pakonze, good morning.
How the morning, nicely.
Alhamdulillah, they do
I
fine.
tell you, thank you. I tell Melvin, thank you. Let's continue for do work we do. Let God bless them. Let God give them long life with well body. When they do journalists, for partial. If you do it work correctly, you see, we African leader then there's a problem. They don't talk say you for do 2 term or 1 term or this. After we term done, you say for put other one. Which one not the one? African leader we get problem too much. Thank you very much.
Pakonze, thank you so much. 079-994-993. We call, please stay under 1 minute. Dinner Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Bakar from Phoenix.
Bakar, go ahead.
I say God bless Epic Radio.
Amen.
They put my brother, we na Melvin Tijan Masari to this kind of level. And I will tell you, see, this is one of the best journalists and more they admire, Series and Dixon. May God continue for blessing people here. Now the things in this way we can advocate and we talk about. We all they fight for let we represent the green, white, and blue. And these are the green, white, and blue we all put your attention to. Not to how we for label we serve to a political party as a religion. We feel say that political party the president really like God. And at times this we all pay attention to green, white, and blue. Now we green, white, and blue, now you go in disgrace at the one on the wall. People and they go in disgrace any side you go. You show you green, white, and blue, you get out. And this is not sabi whipper this. When you don't know whipper, then know we say Salon a country with war. And even that war day, that they make some country they never expect to, some country they never sorry for we. So if now then they see we at this kind of level, that different thing is that we green, white, and blue are disgrace. Question will be pledge and loyalty and the national anthem will lead. Thank you.
Thank you so much. 079-994-993. Call me inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Today Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning. Hello? 079-994-993. Call me inside the show. Today Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Mr.
And Amsa, good morning.
Thank you very much, my brother. First and foremost, but if what you talk so today, now so we all the behave, una said the behave for Lex Salon. It go better for we are glad for you talk as Sierra today. Today you talk as Sierra. May God bless you. Then I disagree with you and say any side we pull the country we pull you white and blue. You don't get respect. I disagree with you back. Not so. Salon get respect. Now some of you man no more they misbehave back. Salon get respect bra. Some of you don't work as small. When you travel, go to say Salon get respect. So it's man in the way you beat you. You say where are you from? Is that from Sierra Leone? And you wonder because the one thing along about Salon, the rich history about Sierra Leone. Then when they say it is surprise, it looking like very important person. So this ECOWAS business border, but they're going to talk about the holy self. It go fine. Then guys are going to go. It's not going to represent Salon. One unity and go with Bra. So now all the federal to party, no land. So then guys the full way. Now full the full way. Look, then they got to meet President Bio. Is somebody to smile? Someone smile like say it means God. It is see on the body language. So now we left for Biden full, when the full we. Now we all step together, we all the add up, all the sofa. Let things fine. Thank you very much, my brother.
And I'm thank you. 079-994-993. Call me inside the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ibrahim Usman Mara.
Commander Jibo, good morning.
Thank you very much. You don't believe what you Commander Jibo to talk? What a shame who walking attack Melvin in personality. I let the English word Melvin use. The prophet is not honor and not respect that in home. So no, we get legal people them. We get people them where because somebody else had a legal aid board. When a lawyer, he they praise you now. He said that before I let them know when they see online. But I shall we can put yourself down. When Melvin can see on someone they attack the man. Have this man there for APC. Well today, Melvin there now Abuja. Under the initiative of whatever, what I want to extend as from John Bakar for say etiquette, we not thank you. When Melvin they give report so, which actually got me for the all the rights. That the kind man that they walk in attack now for sake of small politics. Well now, listen where Melvin, the honorable there for SLPP now they don't give kudos to all. You know they talk that you know. Well in other things talk he said now for APC. Well, I don't tell now. Anytime Melvin she don't already report the attacker, Misha the attacker, I go for her. I talk to God. They are not the top of Michael. When declare what between me Commander Jibo, you for money, sure. Oh man, I didn't do.
Thank you so much, Commander Jibo. 079-994-993. Call me inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Today on Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Samara. Good morning, Samara.
Malaika, good morning.
Malaika, God bless you. Well, actually, I just want to follow the presentation of Commander Jibo, where they talk about people are not speaking. So many people don't talk about Melvin, how, do thing in the parliamentary people and all like, and but people then go talk them because anybody will stand at the truth. Many times nothing be expected, and that guy they are respected because of the truth. You know, when they're the truth of the world, they are always contradicted to other people. And you don't apply the hard facts, you bother. Me and my friend, the travel, we left from Liberia to the transit now Amsterdam. The border. We nearly spent half hour in Amsterdam because we paid the car in Salonian passport. You know, becoming a British passport at the worker. But because of the Pariome in the travel, we nearly lost flight. Because of that passport, they scrutinized from the foot, from the toe, take her up now here because of the passport. It's all not the truth, you know, like, no, stay away from that truth today. We get embarrassment outside. So they are let the government try clear this image, yeah? Thank you.
Malaika, thank you so much. 079-994-993, call we. With BNB Cash App, you can send and receive money anytime, anywhere. Download the BNB Cash App today on Google Play Store for Android users or the Apple App Store for iPhone users. Call BNB, the customer care service on 072 500 000. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You name and the call from?
Pamusa Nadwazak.
Yes, Pamusa, go ahead. Good morning.
And what are the try for talk now? Yeah? And the to all the one the way they don't call. And associate now the right thing they don't talk. And for let you be APC and not to crime. For let you be SLPP and not to crime. But the only thing what are the talk now? Yeah? Now the issue for the talk about the now for the talk. Count issue where they make the country move. Not let you party than yourself, not let you party than the country. Now the country first for car first. Let yourself then elect the country. Then where issue come talk about them. So for this me, let be that tell them let God guide and protect them. Let God give them more knowledge. Really, I don't know say really Melvin it they defend this country, yeah. Yes. Now bad name don't come. How we able defend this bad name here? Either not true or not lie. When I Melvin the type of talk so. So I tell you now all thank you. For let be a APC not to crime, for let the SLPP not to crime, for now let we country then we let we save. So that I feel say the country they move for before. So now that's some more.
Pamusa, thank you. 079 994 993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Central One Media One. Good morning.
God bless you, Smamara. The voice from Central One Media One Abuloko. We say kudos to Salone. This now win for Salone. You know, now so country for they together as a family, so go push go before. So Melvin, I tell you plenty thank you for good representation. I tell you honorable and plenty thank you for good representation, for put Salone up at the map. Once more, now when Melvin they say the park, nobody not tag him. Nobody not tag and say Melvin at this on Andy. But she'll say this man, he work for this country. You don't see? Small, I tell all the one who go represent the country, for sell Salone, put Salone at the map. I tell them plenty thank you. May God bless them. May God make this country all come together and push this country go before. Not the politics will push this country go before. Now we the people of this country is clean out and oneness, and so we will come together and push this country go before. So once more, I'm out. We boys from Central One, Media One. God bless you, sir.
Thank you so much, Abuloko. 079 994 993. Call we inside the show this morning, today on Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. We just talked to Epic Radio contributor journalist Melvin Tijan Mansare, live from Abuja, Nigeria, where they cover the meeting of ECOWAS members of parliament. Them. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
You name inside the call.
From New England.
Go ahead.
Really, thank you for the entire information we already get. All the information not to work but we for this concerning this work business here, so do excessively big for let we get correct information because we don't let for let it be Salone. Every bad thing about Salone. We want let be a good thing and all the cancer. We really come on Salone now. Yeah. So one do let government help you for let we get correct information. You can lie on a truth, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. 079 994 993. Call me inside the show. Let's take more calls inside the first segment of the program. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Usama, God, last information quick. I came out with very sad. Let's say what this is hotel. Who they talk? King the walking talk. Usama, if I never had the big radio, you know. Then say liar, then container. Then you don't say the law where is saying at 12 o'clock we do not get the travel. But now, lawless require the monitor, then container then the travel. Let's talk about some people, more than 10 people, they all die. When the trailer can pass, now to tell you that. When they will try so would have the quality neck, would have the quality food. It's sad for this country. So now these are against the farmer. Thank you, Melvin Masari.
Yes, we had to go out to the people who lost their life after this container before them now Wokel. And the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner, Dr. Ois Koroma, in office, of course, confirms that more than 10 people don't die in that tragic incident that will happen, and multiple people, of course, injured. We had to go out to those who were affected, and of course, we continue to advocate for more regulations with regards to safety of we roads. Them. Let's take more calls inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Today on Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Your name and inside the call from. Good morning.
Yes, now the only criminal in Tom calling about Melvin Johnson on the line, sir.
Melvin, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Just remember, Papa President, yeah, the camp commission at Tom Colimba for modernizing stadium will be the campaign, the first round. At that time, I remember I'm level L2 for modernizing stadium for we. The sitting a fine stadium because go inside in and they will talk to me when we speak. Now that is for member Papa President. Yeah, I remember we at Tom Colimba. Thank you very much.
079-994-993. Call we inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
You name inside the call from.
I must commend myself for what I do, and I'm glad when I bring the Melvin. Come on, God. You know, wisdom, knowledge and understanding come from God. They're not going to value you in your home, outside. So when I knew I'm really mean I want to help me not start with her for long. She will take part of the right. I say thank you to our station, and I pray for God to guide and protect. And for the message we come for that accident, for that container, they we sympathize with them people and the families. You know, I pray and I pray for our station. One day I must make a cancel on our station for some Charlotte. Because right now we suppress. We're not happy at Charlotte Village. Because the man says he cannot be able to work social police case, land case. You know? So we some there's everything and me are not surprised. Yes. Somebody must be for representing country. And let God guide and protect that day.
Amen.
Now management and staff, I say thank you to Epic Radio. I'm proud of you all. Good morning and God bless you. Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed day. Thank you so much. Let's take more calls inside the program. Call we on 079-994-993. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
You name inside the call from?
Yeah, the call from Mr. Sui Kamara. And participating then continue there. The brother, I'm telling you the reality, the hard fact. The policeman, they are not to say something, they are not to do their job. But this, when they call above, I guess an incident where somebody in a traffic police, they nearly want to change the whole. So we then tell the stop this container, they say, not so the hour, this one, when they call somebody, authority above from State House, the brother, then person then go face business like with them call. So then people then they sometimes they be very tied up because you know they would do work as you want to do work so connection can side. And this among them people in so anyway make them bring the see. It's me play the policeman. So the one that so serious so they give them would let no get problem and would them call and not to say for me. Thank you, God bless God bless all.
Let's take more calls inside the program. 079-994-993. Call inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Today on Friday again. And we'll review the biggest international stories of the week. Hello, good morning.
Yes, good morning, sir. Mr. Melvin.
You never know where they call from?
They come from Godwich, concerned citizen.
Yes, do go ahead.
Yes, they listen on a program here, but actually, waiting me to say that now, this thing don't go land as Spain. They say now we from Salon I come out. But let's look back to the past of this country. Salone, every day like this, you know, time like this. Now, when you look inside Africa, look what's in the go on our country. We need a manpower, a young generation, and they don't break with this kind of drug within this country. Who's part then in Africa where we get that kind of drug there? Look how we became and the perish in this country. So, if they want to put a stain even in Africa, whose country if you say them to go and think them too? Because Salone will not try to keep to the stage. We know so that country do. We in a country where we all expect. But we want to maintain that we expect where we get. Let me check the history from slave trade. Go check. We got prominent people and we got smart people in this country, but drug don't wear this country. The people in the cost like they say Jamba bad. It's not the Jamba segment but only their life. It's far much better in this country. Let me check how them people they are so they put in this country. Drug. No country not even the class for drug presently in Africa. Only because women don't come up in Liberia, Guinea, Nigeria. Look now at the international scene. Then we get a message back with the citizens of the say how they get a drug lord in this country, which is when they come up, when they accuse me. So let's see say about this thing, sir. Let's see what to say.
All right. Okay, let's take more calls inside the program. Today na Friday again, and we review the biggest international stories of the week here on the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Mr. Mara. Bakar, something come up. I mean, one for asking Mr. Melvin, see, the evidence when they talk about is so plenty. The people they get so many evidence. Look like the ambassador na Guinea. Look like waiting up in Liberia. Look like even na Salonia, we come na you see we brothers them. And go tell you about Kush and all that things that will happen. So I don't know if there were people that say when you see the government they talk, you see that some of them people are unable for respond. A big problem.
Yeah, Baka, it so happens that those are not evidence with a link Salone directly to the shipment of that 40 tons of cocaine. Those are different independent other issues them of drugs. This is not a separate one, not a directly link Salone as of this moment to the 40 tons of cocaine where the Spanish authorities and said and seized. But for put them into context, 40 tons of cocaine, if you want for compare them to real life stuff them, the weight of 40 tons, now the weight of more than 25 Poda minibus them will flop altogether. 40 tons, now about more than 700 bags of 50 kilogram rest bags. So now just to put them into context as to how heavy a 40 ton of cocaine fiber. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
You name inside the call from?
Good morning.
You name inside the call from?
I call from Antoine Gabi.
Go ahead.
Now, I ask if I had the make drugs or I had the make cocaine. I really go and saying that for that economy. I want to know how you sending a through on a lighter. That's it.
Yes, we don't know. Yeah. Investigations are ongoing. 079-994-993. Let's take more calls inside the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Today na Friday again, and we'll review the biggest international stories. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You name inside the call from. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes. Go ahead.
Because this thing, the evidence thing already, because man, this man here, Uma Sheriff, one man they now, na 91, where the net tranga one say, he said the man no they tongue, and the man they tongue. So me, I believe say na the man the manufacturer all kinaya the go. The man still there. So the evidence there. Me government policeman may they return at home. Thank you, sir.
Yes, there are no real evidences on the ground. But however, now though we will end the program very soon. Let's take just one more call and wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello?
Yeah.
Your name and inside the call from?
Rogers, Juba.
Rogers, go ahead.
Always people, they talk, say, that man wouldn't record just again at Twitter. But now, would I keep him? And in fact, when people then talk, say, evidence day. But now, in your country, where they say that drugs business, people, they deny them. Now, other big countries, they agree?
Okay.
Hello?
Yes. Rogers.
Netherlands, if not they able, not they be don't hold them and they keep on, he escaped from there. But we didn't get everything. All gadgets they didn't get them. They're not able to keep on, he escaped from there.
Okay.
How you can agree say it in your country? Me man, let we do politics and all other things. Let we love this country. Now we your country, not the other side of go.
Okay. Thank you so much. So we talk to journalist Melvin Tijan Mansare, we na Abuja, Nigeria, for cover the meeting of ECOWAS members of parliament. Then we say a lot of issues have been raised by the Sierra Leone delegation headed by Honorable Sir Emerson Lamina. One, of course, raising skepticism with regards to the rerun or the plan of the president of the Gambia, Adama Barrow, for run for a third term, plus also on the issue of the xenophobic attacks them in South Africa. Melvin, as we wrap up, what do you get for say for Fambulu to listen? Hello, Melvin. All right, we did try for established connection with Epic Radio contributor Melvin Tijan Mansare, with a part of the journalists them na Abuja, Nigeria, where they cover this ordinary session of ECOWAS members of parliament in the Nigerian capital city. We shall see the Salone delegation there. There is lots of concerns on issues where they affect Salone and Africa as a whole. Of course, questioning issues where they come out from South Africa about the rising xenophobic attacks in the country, and the plan of the Gambian president Adama Barrow for a third term in the country's next elections very soon. Melvin, you get me now? All right, apologies. We need to end the program, but up next we'll get sports and entertainment news, plus the review of the biggest national stories of the week with Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. Until, Melvin, did you get me? Yeah. Until next week, my name is Usman Ibrahim Mara. Do take care to the many thousands of una who listen the morning show every single day. One for say thank you.
To capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate, engage, and interact directly with our clients' target. Our vast experience in the fascinating world of marketing communications, event management, below-the-line activations, and more ensures that we deliver nothing but amazing results. We are the agency of everything creative. We are Priority Solutions Limited. Talk to us for all your marketing communications, multimedia productions, event management, experientials or activations, media management, public relations, and more. We are a trusted brand, and the results and quality of our services can be seen through the brands we have worked with. Visit our website at www.prioritysolutions.co or call us on +232 76 1032. Priority Solutions, we know what works for you. We have what works for you. We do what works for you. Priority Solutions, what works.
Welcome to Bees and Echo News with
Marion Precious, George. Inside today's edition of the Biz and Eco News, the United Arab Emirates don't announce say they go left the Organization of Petroleum Producing Countries, OPEC, May 1, and this then say driven by growing tension with Saudi Arabia over production quota them. The UAE seek higher quota for drive lower price them, while Saudi Arabia all proven oil reserve and count 6 African nations them among a member them when Algeria, Congo, Equatorial Guinea, Gabon, Libya and Nigeria. The CEO for Energy Inc. advisor them na Lagos, Rolake Asiad say Abu Dhabi don't long target expanding output to 5 million barrels per day by 2027. He also argued that Africa member them not for be fixed to quota politics where they not fully designed around African fiscal reality. The UAE departure follow Angola exit at the start of 2024 after in quota them slash. Nigeria and the Republic of Congo don't also express anger over Saudi-led quota reduction. Global oil price remains stable following the announcement, trading around $100 per barrel as markets them focus on the Iran conflict and Strait of Hormuz disturbance. Global equity markets them don't stage remarkable recovery from them post-Middle East conflict lows as the S&P 500 they at historic high, while European catalog don't recover sharply even though they remain below pre-conflict level them. Despite the continuous closure of the Strait of Hormuz, investors them appear more and more confident that the war will be short-lived with credible exit ramp from the US and Iran. Unlike previous military focused strategy them, the blockade targets Iran revenue by restricting oil sales, and investors then believe this economic pressure gets the potential for drive Iran back to negotiation. Lower oil price don't in turn support equity rebound and self-weigh on the US dollar. Some investors them now they expect eventual easing of US monetary policy, more so with new Fed chair expected, even with the SWIFT agreement for restore oil and commodity flows through the Strait of Hormuz go take time. Damage to Qatar natural gas facility will keep gas price high for Europe and Asia, fueling inflation. Fertilizer export distribution threaten agricultural output and food price them. In the meantime, global oil demand fall 3.4% inside March and expect for drop further. On the other hand, supply decline to 13 million barrels per day due to the strait closure, far overweight demand destruction, roughly 4 million barrels per day. If the conflict continue, it's possible for make price rise higher. Global economic imbalance don dey wide again, more than a decade of decline, driven largely by increase of trade and industrial policy dem. One high-level IMF panel na the World Bank Spring Meeting featuring Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva, Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey, and other people examine risk and policy option dem. New IMF research distinguish between micro and macro industrial policy dem. One distinction wey draw interest skepticism. Georgieva warned that over 107,000 micro-level industrial policy measures them don't be introduced globally, with 60% of the advanced economy then. He also said this kind targeted intervention misrepresents capital and labor allocation, reduce China productivity by 1.2%. Bailey rejects viewing imbalance purely through macroeconomic aggregates, as he argued that the recovery of industrial policy drive them outcome. He also notes political economy barrier them, as he said China don't grow too big for rely on exports, while the US lacks self-awareness for reducing deficit considering in strong economy. Panelists them also agree that exchange rate adjustment alone, as seen after the 1985 Plaza Accord, insufficient without complementary fiscal and monetary shift. The IMF maintain in surveillance role, but the panel conclude that for firm politically viable path towards adjustment remain urgent unresolved change. Now all this we get for you today inside the Biz and Echo News. Mina Marion Precious, George.
Good morning and welcome to Epic Entertainment Buzz with me, Fatmata Lebi. We can look at different categories of music today. Can call R&B. This starts from inside the 1940s, where Jerry Wexler been create for describe upbeat, blues-based music where African American artists be the make. Ali performers them like Louis Jordan be help shape an energetic sound. Inside the 1950s and 60s, R&B be evolved into soul music with artists them like Aretha Franklin and Stevie Wonder. Also them bring gospel emotion and strong vocals them to the genre. By the 1980s and 90s, them be blend contemporary R&B with pop and hip-hop. Also them produce stars them like Whitney Houston and Michael Jackson. Today, then they mix modern R&B with hip-hop, electronic, and global sound them with artists them like Beyonce and The Weeknd, where they continue for evolve the style. In short, R&B don't grow from blues-based roots to one of the most influential genres inside global popular music. Well, like you some R&B sounds them, let you relax your mind, and I will be right back. Stay tuned.
I'm just a player, a heartbreaker, and I don't care what people say. I'm just gonna play. Nobody knows tomorrow. All I know that one day someone gonna steal my heart, take my heart away, and fly away to paradise. I never fall in love, and I'll always be in touch. In this game, you win or lose. I'm a player for real. Love is so good that every human. You're the only thing I got, and girl, you're driving me crazy, so crazy. I've been loving you all my life, and I don't wanna be lonely, so lonely. Girl, you gave me life when you came into my world. So many others gone, but then I'm still breathing. You always in my heart, you can hear my heart beat. Just you, I'll give it to. Is you, my baby, is you. I wish for no one else but you.
See, dead no, baby. Yeah. Thinking about you all the time, thinking about you all the time, girl. If you be my baby, I will stand by your side. Now, baby, this your beauty. Don't make me don't fall in love.
I got the money I was spend on for you. Yeah. Call me Kabak, I go there for you. So baby, come here. Baby, come here. Yeah.
Baby, come here, baby, come here, come here, baby, come here, baby, come here. Anyways, I don't give some salon R&B sounds them for make you relax your mind. Now, yeah, so we go do all the curtain down for today on edition of the Epic Entertainment Buzz. So till we meet again for another edition, me will bring this update to you. Me your name na Fatmata Lebi. Do have a blessed and a wonderful weekend. Ta-da!
Good morning and welcome to Sports Updates. We start off with Arsenal coach Arteta, where they make some significant progress from 2023-24 season, 2024 and 2025, and now 2025 and 2026. So Paris Saint-Germain go set up a Budapest final in Hungary with Arsenal. And over 18 million don't sign a petition over Kylian Mbappe. Well, this it don't be a very significant news for the 24-year-old, as currently a lot of Real Madrid supporters don't sign a petition for the player left the club. So FIFA President Gianni Infantino still the pince Iran go play the World Cup, despite Iran not show much signs yet for prepare properly for the World Cup. So the Western Area Football Association, so the disciplinary committee don't order the Western Area Football Association for involve FC Wansin in the 4th division. In a sad news way, we get yesterday in the football community that all Edwardians don't lost one of them player by the name of Kaku. This player been there part of the under-17 team. May his departed soul rest in perfect peace. For this morning, all this will get for you side sports updates.
I hope that our visitors would listen to this song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or breeze blow up a woman dress, bet your life we making headline in the foreign press. True, true. Lamba bombe ba, lamba roba, lamba de lande da, tila roba, la dombamba, tila na. We had a little riot in this town. The headline it got, you'll swear the whole island was burning down. But I had to laugh when a visitor turned and say, what the fuss about?
No enjoy past the person where they help you. Hello, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show. Review segment. Today is Friday, 8th May 2026, and on Friday we can review the biggest stories of the week inside Salone. And as all time Friday, we can get the big two. Most of the time, we get members of parliament in Kinkam, government officials in Kinkam. We can discuss on the stories that we make the headline. And today I get two fantastic honorable them. We go help me for make we review some of them biggest stories and they we make the headlines. We must say listen to we on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We did live on the YouTube page. We did live on Facebook. We did live on Choice FM and Safe Live on Radio Garden and we website. May they bring the program to you this morning. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. Well, today we get few messages there before I introduce my topic and we guess them. And I start off first one with J-Man Insurance Company. So let's start to turn out. If I ask one simple question. If something happen with your business or property today, how fast you go able for recover? Now that make J-Man Insurance there for you. J-Man Insurance and Sabian for make fast claim payment so you go get back to your business without no stress. Plus the premium and affordable and also flexible so you go work for you. All you just need for do now for call 088-220-137 or visit the office at number 2 Adelaide Street and get insured today. J-Man Insurance, we are trustworthy and professional. Now, as a parent, what you give picking for making it for grow strong and grow healthy? Now, Benimix not the answer. Benimix they make them from local grains and packed with 14 essential vitamins. Very good for the brain and the body. So no cooking, no stress. You can enjoy them at any time. All you just need for do now for make sure say BFCD on the pack. Benimix grow strong and grow smart. Now look into the tea and coffee lover. You look for that natural tea where go refresh your body. You look for that tea where healthy and gentle on digestion. You look for that tea we will keep you for feel fresh all day. Our tea now the answer we got you covered. Our tea that they make from one natural gunti leaf for healthy, refreshing and easy on digestion. With 100 tea bag within every pack, you always get more for enjoy instead for share. Our tea natural freshness in every sip bottle by Kyle. Now, you look for that coffee go wake you up instantly. You look for that coffee go make you feel smooth and we get aromatic taste that you go enjoy at any time. Then you don't need for all again because our cafe they make you stay active all day. Our cafe got you covered. It is 100% pure, it's smooth and aromatic. It keep you energetic and active all day. Just add hot water and enjoy a bold cup of Amigo fits perfectly into a busy lifestyle. Our cafe stay energetic and stay active all day instead of be brought to you by Kyle. Now, quickly I get me honorable there in the studios. Let's just go over to Studio 2 and welcome them quickly. And just after introducing them, I will discuss the topic that we'll get. So, of course, I get Honorable Mahmoud Nice Guy Kama, Member of Parliament, Western Area, Urban for the main opposition, All People's Congress. Good morning, Honorable Mahmoud Nice Guy Kama. It's a pleasure for getting at the program as always.
Good morning, Epic, and good morning to listeners.
I think it's a while since February, right?
Yeah, I think almost 3 weeks.
Yes, almost 3 months. Yes, and also get Honorable Engineer Falaki Tengbe, we na member of Parliament, Kailaun District under the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party. Honorable, good morning. It's a pleasure as well for getting you.
Yes, good morning, my brother, and thanks for having me.
Yes, and then, so the topic that we discussed today, APC and the boycott and return back to Parliament. We see them take part on the first sitting on Tuesday. We will discuss that as well, waiting and mean for the democratic space. And also His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, be engaged the leadership of APC, or cross-section of APC members, and he affirm in commitment towards national dialogue and also for strengthening the national cohesion. We will talk on that as well. But first up, APC is back in Parliament, and let me get a press conference outside the APC opposition leader, Honorable Abdul Kagbo, being updates the press. As the Honorable Mahmoud have been the part of that press conference there and few other MPs. What will just take what he say and then we will start the discussion. Don't listen to it in the opposition leader and Parliament being said.
I want to thank you, the head of the media, the opposition in Parliament. Basically, we call on today. We'll get an interaction with Una. This will be returned back to government. Una remember say the party will issue out a statement, and the statement now that we will court governance, including Parliament and Council. So after the intervention of the moral guarantors, then we get a 8-point communique. So out of that 8-point communique, we don't decide for come back in Parliament. And we all see Usa urge the Speaker of Parliament follow heed to the content of the communique. We clearly state for Parliament specifically, now that we for lay agreement for national unity, and we for also establish the Parliamentary Oversight Committee on elections management bodies. So basically we call on follow get an interaction on the return one. So I can decide for ask questions and all. And before the question, I want to seize this opportunity similarly for extend my profound thanks and appreciation to my colleagues, opposition members of Parliament. You know, they were totally comfortable and cooperative with the instructions of the party, for them to come together and follow all there at this point in time. So basically, if I can get an opening statement.
So finally, we'll go back to what happened inside the last 2 months when we present during the parliamentary activities, and several laws and agreements don't pass on opposition generally and some of the laws and the agreements.
Well, basically, once we don't return, we get for take a close look at some of the laws that they will pass and some of the agreement that we will pass. We get for take a close look at them. With the opposition, we get a dedicated team. We can send them on retreat for let them go and look at laws and come with recommendations that to be I believe say we will give them a similar assignment for look at the legislations the way it will take place behind we for let them draft a recommendation and then present it to us.
How that one day go happen when Parliament already don't go for the lawyers, so they wait for the presidency herself?
Now that make us say when we know waiting at the pros and cons, then we can take a position.
Whose effects that one day go create, even if you get some disadvantage to the country?
One thing where you will know now that even when present, then can do they can pass even any kind of law because we not get the votes for winning that parliament. But waiting at the importance of we presence in parliament. Now for make sure say we take we own position on.
All right, in him now, Honorable Abdul minority leader in the parliament and the leader of the opposition as well. Made talk to colleagues them. So credit to the parliamentary press, Truth Media, Radio Democracy, and other colleagues have been the part of that press conference for as APC return. So in this return of APC, I'll start with Honorable Mahmoud because now them bingo and they are back after 60 days. Of course, March 4 now be the way the APC official boycott starts and May 4 it end. So coincidentally, it was 1 month when I make una return. How does it feel to go back to Parliament after 60 days? And una think so una message pass where una been the fight for all this while? Was that idea to we make una return back to Parliament? Let us start with that, Honorable Mahmoud.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much. I think there is no special feeling. We have been elected by our people for make sure we represent them. So us returning back to Parliament now for make sure we will continue what we don't do. Because of course, yes, we don't make sure we communicate the challenges of the people in Parliament Day. We make sure their voices being heard. So basically, we will return. We will go continue in that drive day. Not to out of happiness make we go out of Parliament. We go out of Parliament because after we don't voice out several things them when of national concern, but the government be see necessary that they not go talk to we. So I think for look who step out for these few days, na be
60 days is that few days?
Na be some of the ways them things yes we voice go be heard, and definitely this will be boycott and almost everything we will ask for. So basically a lot has been achieved during this day.
And the APC parliamentarian and satisfied so far with the decision for boycott and returning back after almost a month.
Yeah, because we hope say what we do agree now, we make we do return, including the intervention of the moral guarantors and the assurance where the government, including His Excellency, where you don't give, say whatever has been agreed, they will make sure say they implement each and every one of them. So with that kind of assurance from the Commander-in-Chief, definitely, I think we are satisfied.
You wanna take part from the first, I think the first hearing again when I return on Tuesday, right?
Yes.
How was it like? And una think so una presence was felt again when una return. Who's kind welcome una been get from the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party. They receive una very well.
Well, I not go hide to you, including my colleague who see there, almost every other SLPP MP who return, they were happy. Some they hug we, say una welcome back. They were really happy. And even Mr. Speaker not be able for hide in facial expression about we also returning back to Parliament. You see the happiness in them because basically what's be done they happen there, not like a monologue. They just be done they discuss to themselves. Because with the system of governance in this country, when once a directive don't come out from the presidency on side, coming to Parliament, they always work at the same road. Even in a situation where some of the members of Parliament are not happy, but they don't get option, they don't get the instruction, they follow up. So basically, everything will be done there happen then like a monologue. So us coming back, I think that sitting there will be take place. Now we begin to see proper democratic parliamentary setup again.
So definitely, on a please for return back.
Like I tell you, we always happy for represent people here. So if we return, now we will continue the work we don't do for make sure see people and challenges will communicate.
Thank you, Honorable Mahmoud. That can't Honorable Tengbe. For almost 60 days, the APC had not been in Parliament. First up, when I miss them in Parliament, and I want to feel for welcome them back in Parliament.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. First, let me quick contest around the discussion, because this is very important for nations building. Sierra Leone needs unity, I must confess, and not division. And above all, we believe, say, government for always prioritize the people. As a parliament, we rule very simple, now for represent the people, for make law, and above all, for ensure, say, we are together as one. So, we as a party, the Sierra Leone People's Party, we always all remain focused for ensure stability in the country, for ensure, say, we embark on development, and above all, for promote the tenets or the principles of democracy. So now, going to your question, for ask me how I feel when the APC return, I want to tell you, say, the return of the APC now a win for democracy.
Okay.
Why are they say so? Democracy need alternative views. In a democracy where there is no alternative views, now other than they suffer, now the people that they suffer. Like I can always say in my last interview, when my brother them decide for boycott, they actually play injustice to their constituents. Because as at that time, though they believe in voting, make them take to the boycott, but then the people and them they suffer. And remember, we are in the House of Parliament representing our people. But what in good in everything, like my brother back they say, then return simply correct them political miscalculations. And therefore, we will see them back in the House of Parliament without being forced to be there. We appreciate that they are brothers. And above all, like I say, democracy require alternative views.
Now,
so they are warmly welcome.
Look at the role of the speaker in all of this. I mean, the speaker and one person will see called the APC leadership into countless meetings and all. Do you think that was the, I mean, what was your, at some point even the leadership of the APC, they say, then commend the speaker in role in all of this, even though, and I mean, one of the people that have been fully involved in engaging the APC leadership for ensure say they return to Parliament. I'll get you by it on Master Honorable Tengbe. You think the speaker was, I mean, magnanimous in engaging with the opposition, even though they were intended with them with the boycott?
Yes, you see, if I've been getting a diction beyond the use of the word magnanimous, I'll have used that word to describe the speaker. That is what we need. You know, leadership where they take to dialogue, they help promote peace and stability. Now, any nation, any institution, and any organization. So, because of the speaker, no say democracy only the thrive when we get various views. That's why he was engaging them. And I'll tell you for free, even in the well of Parliament, like my brother been say, when they return, on the day of their return, me take interview with AYV personally. I told AYV, I am happy because it is like democracy is winning. When people get different alternative views, but after dialogue and we're able to get a common ground, we see reasons for come together again.
For disagree, for agree.
We disagree for agree. So the speaker enroll, the president enroll, the moral guarantors enroll, all put together, they will make today, me and my brother will sit down together again for this cause, Sierra Leone, and how Sierra Leone for move forward.
All right. In several meetings, I see in the picture where the APC leadership they engage the speaker as well. Now, one who have been pleased with the way how the speaker handled this entire situation as a party.
I think when we return to Parliament.
No, I mean before now they return the engagement.
Now that's what the time for say.
Okay, okay.
When we return to Parliament, we participate in the first debate. We get very clear what we leader say, and we leader in first statement that now for commend the role played by Mr. Speaker for ensure say we return. And some of those engagements are be part of them. And I go on for tell you say the speaker really play a leadership role for make sure say we return. Even before the moral guarantors and other parties that they involve into all of this, the speaker not ever relent. He engage we, and if they even prepare again for another engagement, till we don't return so clearly it be sure say he not be ready for let go. he be ready for do everything in your capacity as head of parliament for make sure say the opposition definitely dey back na parliament, because definitely now one policy where he sit up na the chamber, he want for get a diverse views for before any decision they actually make. I think now one of the reason we make old or return so some of the things the way they don't pass, I know say we brother them, they pass them whether out of haste or not. They self no say posterity go judge them if they pass laws them, we not get a contrary view at the end of it, but they force for go pass them. You know we're happy for the among you go for lekuna go pass critical laws, you know, for the peace and stability of this nation, only from one view. You know, in as much as yes, us the opposition will not get the voting number for actually counter the government based on the strength in the parliament now, with us only getting 54 MPs as against the over 80 something MPs where the ruling government gets. Definitely, in terms of voting, we will not get the number for turn whatever decision or they go out for pass na parliament, the whether wrong, this, that. But what's important now for like the public for get the position on the other side for whatever decision. Let them know say this will be stand on. So for like the public aware, so it will have been good. Any critical law where they don't pass now, they will have delayed it.
One is the security.
The security. That might be very sensitive, but what do return? We observe, we watch into all of them. The good aspect now that the president no actually pay the signature into that one day. So we will see how we intervention since we don't return, we watch in all of them things here. I go help. So probably they will send them back to parliament.
All right. Let's come to the next one. Honorable Tembe, the president engaging the leadership. Where cross section of the leadership, we see the acting chairman, ambassador of Fode Ousmani and Sane, the mayor of Freetown, the mayor of Western Rural District, veteran member IB Kagbo, and a couple of other party hierarchy, the opposition leader in the parliament being part of the meeting, and few other party hierarchy members. And he affirming commitment to national dialogue with the main opposition, APC, something the APC have been raising concern about all this while they want to have dialogue with the president. Finally, we see the president granting the opportunity and he don't commit in government's commitment for ensure say then go by then continue to get national dialogue and do waiting to promote the peace and stability of this country. Lolo come to that engagement. Is it the right time, or you think it was a miss time, or the president was forced by the Moa grantors to do that? I'll get you take on Annie.
Okay, thank you very much, my brother. First, I want to forgive the outcome of the engagement we brother then the APC get with His Excellency President Bio. I want for, with authority, say it will help reduce tension. And to me, that's what leadership is all about.
Okay.
How you try for foster peace, you bring cohesion among the people. When leadership always choose dialogue, what's in the happen? They sway away from division. Okay? Then the nation at that point in time go able to move forward. If President Biobin say I not engage with the APC because of they not they follow the ground norm of we constitution, we say me as a president and me get right for do this, for do that. Today, me and my brother not for Sidonaya. Today, you don't forget the opportunity for able even ask me questions. Today, listeners not for don't get that opportunity. So meeting. The president meeting with APC clearly don't demonstrate political maturity from both the SLPP and the president himself. Because remember, whatever thing the president they do, he is also being guided by the political party under which he was elected. And above all, it don't show commitment to peace and stability in the country. And that is the kind of president we need. For nation to move forward, you don't need president who will just bring divisive principles. So therefore, if you ask me, I want to tell you, say, the meeting of the president with the APC don't really reinforce national unity.
Now, I ask one question. Don't you think I mean, like I tell you, it's not the timeliness of the president had the opportunity even before the intervention of the moral guarantor. Why does he have to wait until the moral guarantors then can put in a recommendation, and then even though that was not part of the recommendation, calling the APC now to meeting after several attempts by the APC, according to them, for meet with the president, and they're not going to be listened to?
Okay, so first, history generalization, na a fallacy way nobody know one for commit. The role of presidency, na a very, very big role, where you go be surprised for no say, then they begin the book president, at times for 3-4 months. He already done book to get programs. Who say for go fair money for bring Canada this country, who say for meet with international partners, who say for go attend, and remember, he's the chairman, you know, for ECOWAS currently. So the president get a lot on index. So that the president not be able to meet with them at their own time when they want for meet with the president, no mean say the president not be give their attention.
Okay.
But what is important in everything, whether moral guarantor can now, moral guarantor no can, if president may say they meet today, he no go meet today.
Yeah.
But for the mere fact say president meet today, don't clearly depict the willingness, you get me, from the president as to how if we ensure say we get cooperation of the country, we get leadership by example of the country. Okay. I think that's what is important.
Honorable Mahmoud, finally the core section of the APC leadership gets a meeting with the president, and from the pictures they already see now, pictures there we almost all man they smile. The opposition leader in a parliament, the acting chairman, and at the end of the day we see the one picture where everybody take almost everybody with a smile. Were you pleased with that meeting as a sitting MP under the opposition All People's Congress? And wait now, I see the APC don't put out their own position on the meeting as well, updating the public as well. Let come to you, party in your side on that meeting. Were you pleased for ensuring that yes, finally the president had a one-on-one session with the opposition for listening to their concern, and at the end of the day commit that it will continue for work on national dialogue with the APC for pushing country go before?
My colleagues say the meeting with the opposition and the president don't calm down the tension in the country. So imagine how this country be on the run if the president over time don't they make this space for make sure say he listen and get attention, no matter how small it be, to the opposition. Right. Before all of this tension they come, I think for the past four months, the opposition don't they seek for ensure say sit and get discussion with the president. And also, but it not be done they happen. So within this short time when it happen, what it don't happen between them, the discussion will take place there. Like how you they say the pictures, everybody we are smiling. Of course, us as opposition we are pleased the outcome. We come like I said just now guarantee don't they say all what we would agree on. The president will make them, and it's the fountain of honor. When and once in don't give guarantee into something, definitely that thing they go through. Now we don't get guarantee for them. See, all what would agree.
So it's no longer a gentleman's agreement?
No. The guarantee don't come out from the highest office.
Okay.
So I think it is clearly understandable. That's why we were all smile. Now we don't get upset. In the future, even election go take place with assurance say it not go get much controversy, because very soon the tripartite will be laid in parliament. Very soon we'll get a committee in parliament. We go look over ECSL, the activities and all.
Okay.
And this now a very strong things them will for happen for ensure say trust come back into the democratic process at this country. So if you see that picture at the end of the meeting with president, everybody we are all smile. Now because what you we don't ask for, guarantee don't go they now say yes, we go follow through.
I'll ask one question. Is the APC fighting for their political party, or this fight where they fight now for the people of Salone?
Interestingly, all of the things they would ask for, no, they don't say now for favor APC. All what they ask for. So at the end of the day, if all of them they implement them, now for look, we get free, fair, and transparent election. An electional outcome where the public will accept when once they announce the results. Not so for favor APCO, now for make sure say when they announce results, each and every citizen will go and go about their normal life.
And pleased with the outcome.
Yes, they're pleased with the outcome and they go about their normal life. So not so for like favor APC at all. We just want a fair outcome where the public go accept yes, this particular outcome we need not the for like chaos or violence take place.
Thank you very much. Ono Utembe, you want for respond or I go to the other. You are respond quickly. Okay,
I get a minute for response. So, my brother they say one thing we they happy about now that President Bio don't agree. You see, we did before the media. Okay. Now the moral guarantors then come, and there was an agreement between the APC and the SLPP. So
no, and the government.
And between the government. Yes. Well, the government.
But again,
I think you're clear that side. The APC not get agreements with SLPP.
The APC have always said they not
get agreements with the government of Sierra.
An agreement, and the SLPP, everybody they rule. The government is being ruled by. They govern the entire people, and so if we just limit onto SLPP, maybe it should just be like a political party.
Okay, in as much as I want to agree, in mathematics we have what we call onto relationship.
Okay, so so there will always be this close. Like there is no way you can take the government out of SLPP or SLPP out of the government. Is that what you're saying?
If it were not SLPP, President Bio will not be where he is.
So now side way walking foot before I go for that.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so. It make a few things we need for make clear to the public, to the best of my knowledge.
Yes, sir.
He say President Biodo agreed say them for form a parliamentary committee.
No. You misquote me, sir.
Yeah.
I not say President Biodo agreed say them for form a parliamentary committee. I think part of the tripartite, for like we get a committee in a parliament, we go oversee. The activity of ECSL. You already did part of the tripartite. When they be supposed for don't form.
Okay.
But
so
this dialogue.
Okay, let me come.
Now, just if I correct on that
aspect. So not bad.
Yes, go ahead.
I think we are saying the same thing.
Okay.
So, in your hope, now that committee should be formed, born out of what have been there. Your agreement position. Remember, in every agreement, you go in good faith for let you get a win over what in your ideology.
Okay.
So then your ideology now for Lelek we get a committee where for oversee the ECSL. But we now a democratic state and we believe in the principles of democracy. We know one for commit what we will call a political suicide. We know one for the against the ground norm of the country, the Sierra Leone Constitution. Okay, so the 1991 Constitution clearly say, except it is amended in due course, but the Constitution clearly say, the Constitution clearly make them crystal clear. So the ECSL should not be subjected to or should not be controlled by any statutory institution in this country. Okay. So that is where we have problem with them. Me personally, when that thing get for Canada House of Parliament, so I will be coming up. No, let me learn my brother.
I'm coming back to you, Mamu. I
will be coming out. Okay, for fight in the interest of democracy, because until we amend the Constitution. If you say what in the APC don't propose, for say we forget committee way for oversee, supervise the ECSL, it means we will be going against the Constitution. This is just a point for let me brother know so we'll get for debate that now.
Okay, go ahead.
So now I go to the second point. Also, it talk about legislations where we pass when it not been there, where they not been there, the APC not been there. Remember, this is why we say. In a democracy, we for always occupy the space. Whenever you boycott, you display injustice to the people because the voices of the people will not be heard as at that time. In fact, Parliament now the correct platform for let you do, you will advocate, you will can a radio station, you advocate, you share your views, you share you challenges and what thing you feel say you don't want for let the government they do when you are in the House of Parliament.
Okay.
So what thing we do? We know we go say because APC not been in a parliament because of them political miscalculations. We for wait for 3 months. 3 months is not 3 days.
It's
3 months.
Days.
Yes,
60 days.
90 days. In fact,
APC 60 days. For
APC 60 days.
Yeah.
So you go say we for wait for them political miscalculation for 60 days. People are not the no get access to governance. People are not get access to continuity to development of this country. We cannot do that. And above all, if you look at the outcome of the agreement, what we sit down with Umora Guarantors, what thing come out of her? Now that the APC realize them political miscalculations, and that's why today they are here. Law now begin to try for.
So that win at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, I would say it's a win-win because it's a win for democracy.
Okay.
And now that they are here, the people that voted the APC in, their voices are being heard.
Okay.
The SLPP as a government, we are running the government, and tomorrow the nation will judge us based on our outcomes.
Based on what you've done.
Yes.
But Honorable Lagi, you invite to respond quickly.
La correct and false on the aspect where it talks say APC them propose, basically what he do so, they try for degrade the very people who represent government in all of the agreements here. Say they don't get better knowledge.
And the second one was represented by the vice president.
Yes, they try for say now that they try for demeanor.
Is that
the vice president? They try for talk say they don't get understanding on anything will go happen.
Because this now waiting now all agree on.
This now agreement, not to APC propose. This now agreement between the government and the whole People's Congress said, "Now this
was a mediator."
So for
if you look at the constitution,
for not done.
Listen,
give me chance. You use some statements and miscalculate. I do not let me say done. Allow me.
If you look at the agreement,
at least allow me. The unfortunate for him, for like as member of parliament, for the government, a member of parliament for the ruling party, na parliament, for like say. The agreement were led on the government side by the vice president, not lesser person, but the vice president. Say, okay, we are agreed here. For late incident so now, it try for present a picture as if there is no sense within the president.
No. You are
missing the vice president will lead for like the sign.
No, he is missing the point.
Now APC proposal.
The agreement says we should not go against the constitution. Remember, the agreement says we not go against the constitution.
Allow me.
Okay.
Then the other aspect again, it repeats and over and again say political miscalculation. How you go be political miscalculation or for a political party where right officially to the president. Say, Mr. President, in as much as you get the constitutional rights for this and this, but give you the platform for local will sit down, now we engage you.
Okay.
That's not happen.
No, that's not the crux of the matter.
No, allow me. No, hold on. Let her finish.
Yes, go ahead.
He say the decision for the APC for boycott governance is in a political miscalculation. How will it be a political miscalculation when the very things them when we ask for like it happen before they return, all of those they don't accept them. One, we try to get an engagement, including to Mr. Speaker, that this agreement for national unity and the tripartite, they then at the documents, they're for table in a parliament.
Okay.
Since we return, we decide for take sit in October 2023, we don't ask for them and they don't ever give chance for make sure say they lead in a parliament. The government, and they're supposed for lead in a parliament. They never give opportunity for lead in a parliament.
Okay.
So we boycott. Now there is an agreement and understanding. Say very soon it will be led to parliament.
Okay.
So how that could be a political miscalculation? He talk back say there is a political miscalculation for boycott. Now for more we return, we don't push Mr. Speaker and the leader of government business for make sure say what we agree at the tripartite recommendation 20 will make provision for the establishment of a committee who will look over the affairs of ECSL.
So
they no be ever agree. Imagine from October 2022 we return, we don't they ask for them, it no ever happen. Now this will boycott upon we return. Now there is a clear understanding including guarantee from the presidency, which would agree go happen, which means they will form a committee now in parliament who will look over the affairs of the
So a few seconds.
So how that kind of thing will be a political miscalculation. So basically, the honorable member is like either not to prepare on how to respond to that particular one day. So I really feel pity for her. Now, it don't get fear.
Okay.
It don't get fear already. It don't get fear because why? No, it don't get fear. Now the honorable member don't get fear. Say the lead guarantor, one of the vice president. Now he don't come talk in the studio now. Say all what he go do in the question him as if there is no understanding of what the government go sign for. I get for clear answer from that.
Thank you, honorable. Yes, okay. So clear now, and then go
from so first, my brother say me get fear. How you go get?
You don't get any fear.
No, why I go get fear? Political miscalculation. Now a very correct diction.
What do you mean
for brilliant politician? Fine. Now, as a political party, a sound political party or a sound politician, whenever you protest or you raise an objection, you for make sure say you do it in the spirit of the law. The fact, my brother and I want to let you know, say I am well informed, okay, and above all, highly educated.
But you know the appearance. So you know the appearance if you well informed.
I know everything what they say. Now the agreements, they always hide behind the agreement. Now the few things so they're interested in no more, that they propagate to the nation. Nine they push. But the agreement, if you read and complete it, you say in everything where they don't agree. No line item not for go against the constitution of Sierra Leone. And now,
so the only way agree on this year, they not be know that
well, now because they know that they, I make them say nothing not for go against
the constitution.
Okay,
go ahead.
You get me? So if you don't understand, you don't understand.
Okay.
But for we understand.
Okay.
So that's one. And secondly, I want to let my brother know say this is not fair to the fact. Going against the constitution is a treasonable offense. If my brother they want, follow we amend the constitution. In fact, that's why President Bill, before then they go even into the strike action, President Bill don't make the offer. Say, let us have a constitutional review of our laws, of our constitution, okay? Let them patient. We go through parliamentary proceedings. We change the laws. Then we begin to implement them. But you cannot say you are in the middle of the game not ended, that you want to say, now this and this for happen. All what in the tripartite recommendations, the profile, I will tell you for free, they are in the interest of Sierra Leoneans. I will tell you for free. But a few things out of the tripartite recommendations, not worth implementing until they are subjected to amendments in the constitution.
Is that stated in the documents that few of them things until they get implemented?
No, Claire, I hate repeating myself. I don't tell you, say, the agreement clearly speaks to the fact, say, whatever decision or agreement they don't make, for the against the constitution of Sierra Leone.
You don't think say them more guarantors and they use a lot of diplomatic language in their document where they make it very confusing for the government, the APC, and all. Don't you think so?
Okay, let me tell you, the APC and the SLPP now the old political parties now this country, right? So I consider both parties to be very, very mature. I consider both parties for able to understand the dictates of the language of the constitution. So, if you ask me if the moral guarantor they try for, let's say,
use diplomatic
languages for this, first, yes, the use of the word diplomacy. Diplomacy always they aim at bringing cohesion. Okay? In the interest where you have gray areas, they will tell you this is what you need to do using euphemism. They euphemicize words, they euphemicize sentences, with a view of you taking your legally minded people, your clever people, to be able to properly interpret. So, not to fair to the fact, what's important, our brothers are back. The use of the word political miscalculation, non-acceptable diction in any political language or political setup.
So at the end of the day, you think APC not get anything tangible out of the boycott?
No, to be honest, the boycott.
In your opinion,
in my opinion, the boycott yield dividend to them in the sense that we don't able to understand what they want for be affected. You get me? But some of them things that they want for be affected can only be achieved after amending the constitution.
Okay.
Devoid which, then we are committing treasonable offense. You know, go against the constitution. The constitution say ECSL cannot be supervised. ECSL cannot be controlled as it stands now, as I talk to you now in this room.
Okay.
Let me learn.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
So if the APC want for let that happen, yeah, we don't get the agreement. The moral guarantors and don't they as witnesses to that particular agreement. So let us follow due processes. Let us begin the constitutional review. We amend and we start implementing the outcome of the conditions. And
in other words, Honorable Mahmoud they say una delay the process until now for the table.
Wait a minute, 60 days. They are not the.
No, it's not this one. The first tripartite recommendation we come out with them boycotted return sometime
so
in October.
The first tripartite, I hate going that route, but the first tripartite we didn't bring about the alala. I think section 32 also give the president the right for recommend somebody for be head of ECSL, and then say they don't want Edmond Alpha. So now that force the alala come out. And if you say you don't want Edmond Alpha, but it is constitutionally acceptable for the president for able to select or appoint somebody, then what do? You wait until you amend the constitution.
All right. Honorable Mahmoud, quickly let get your nanny as well. A few responses and then go for break and then we'll come back.
What I want let me both understand that na highly educated people they be sit down at that room and agree with they agree. It make mention say some of the things them until they go through constitutional amendments before they become implementable. Much of what today now the tripartite a day into different sections. Majority of them for do electoral reforms, and the electoral reforms them it gets areas we get for do with constitutional amendment. So for the government present certain sectors of the constitution for be amended, basically in a part of the implementing stage of the tripartite recommendation. So it kind of strange for let's say until they amend the constitution before then things and then they implement them. Amending the constitution now part of the tripartite recommendations. So what it be there before we in a parliament? Basically now for make sure say what they agree by the tripartite now they actually be the implement so.
Okay.
So what if they na the tripartite now be the implement so now that make they become the constitutional amendment for make sure say they look to subsection 3 section 32 of the constitution. We give the president this absolute power for just go and appoint all them things and then a part of what they by the tripartite.
Okay.
So basically now the implementing stage now be there so. So say pass it go through the amendment before they implement. I know already in a part of the implementation stage.
Thank you. 079994993. That's that. So
you talk like MP.
Welcome. 079994993.
Amend the constitution.
I come back to now.
You don't even know that.
No,
So you will get the caller now. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, honorable members, please. Honorable members, please. Yes, go ahead.
Tell Chamber for keep the calm. Hello.
Yeah.
Malika Steven, they call from Scandal for. Yes, well, if Mr. Senga they talk about political miscalculation, let me remind us say Anes been tried for introduce the former commissioner, where have been that lady, when Kababi choose them. So when it's tried for introduce them, the SLPP say no, they don't want that one day. They walked out of parliament. You don't do this out of political miscalculation, not like answer that one day. So when we make Anes be get for reverse them and come with miscalculation, people act on the right, miscalculation. The person educate, but they talk about constitutional bridges. Why the SLPP, I mean, from the control of inquiry, they come to talk about money.
Okay.
The constitution was announced all money is received for on behalf of the people of Salon, or one of the consolidated fund.
Thank you.
When the commissioner writes check, part of that money and give the president, was that not constitutional bridge? So let's not talk about constitution. This electoral reform been there like a stage where for hold on a parliament.
Thank you very much.
But because the president behaves enough for go point commissioner where the process not always there in a parliament for let them debate them. That one they say, what you go talk about that?
Thank you. We don't go for about you 1 minute. 079949993. That's the number where Yusuf can add the voice to the things I want to discuss. Hello.
Morning. My name's Said.
Yes, Said. Go ahead. Yes.
You see, politicians, then when they can talk, you came out. I mean, you've all been at the same planet. When things suits them, then they accept what in the constitution. When it not suits them, now they tell them we'll come with a different argument. Here's the situation. This very parliamentarian what they talk so, now in Attorney General we go make a bill where he take incorporate entrenched clauses around that very bill there, where if that thing pass into law, it's like they say don't commit treason. I know it's about that too. You talk about kingdom moving agreement between two parties. When they go sign that Lome peace accord, then black kind of parliament they ratify. They make provision for police and just for peace and for make peace. What was wrong with that? Not only in the name of peace, but you see, anything what they do, now ego, now you go to put that. The man they say we say the president go for go spend money. But when I elect president for go spend money for you, would they pay taxes? We get bilateral relations where they give we.
Okay.
Okay, if they go begin bigger, as soon they say in a bigger president. They're not sure that we elect them, but they didn't win we. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Said. 079994993. We take more calls. I still get Honorable Mahmoud, nice guy, Kamar, Member of Parliament, Western Yaoban, APC, Honorable Engineer Falatengbe, Member of Parliament, Kailaun District, under the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party. Hello.
Yeah, good morning. This is Bakar from.
Yes, Bakar, go ahead.
One thing I want to tell me, Honorable, His Excellency the President. Where he left power, he never get no say again for work. Which he will able to help His Excellency the President. And some of your agreements, then the legacy, the things that we set, and able to help the President, for like some of the legacy that they help, I'm great. Like this we honorable with this show. If you go to any country, if they do any kind of thing, nobody know. So His Excellency the President, all the right for let's say this country has a peace. And this country also go into all agreements, then we're in call for dialogue. Make it go right. So then why the SLPP, then they make this kind of way as if they're not for kind of power again. Maybe say, and this country where we get the only country this way we will get for let's be able to do something. But then things don't happen. Now you don't go make agreements. Why this agreement, pass on a parliament with no other tonton? They don't let the tonton this thing, they bring it in their own way, they tell we say a gentleman agreement, they bring we. You say America spend how many million? You say people them come out and left them country in a different side and vacancy say them for settle. I don't they can talk this thing flip flap. Talk very be careful in trade they do. Thank you.
079994993. You take more calls. You listen to the Epic Morning Show review segment, and we review the biggest stories of the week. Na salon, may they make it reach you. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Hello.
Good morning, Epic.
Yes, morning. You name us how to call you from.
Meina Solomon Sundu. I really follow up the discussion between the two honorable members of Parliament.
Yes.
When you talk about the tripartite, this na some of we will be the make that let the government of Sierra Leone, like when somebody mentioned the Lome Peace Accord, where they be signed, let them come on a Parliament. Because for every law where they make, for every agreement, they get for go na Parliament for ratifications and make them put her into law. And then let everybody know, including the honorable members where they represent the both parties, that this constitutional review, not to today it starts, not to tripartite bring constitutional amendments. Now from Pakaba and it's by Kuruma, when we don't do almost all the work, this government can meet them. So not to tripartite bring constitutional amendment. This constitutional amendment, not to all long cry for, wait for say for B. So for every law, it just can't meet up the tripartite where they deal with reforms. And their reforms there, let we people know, these are the things we'll talk about. We only remember them for representing a parliament diligently. For me, I want to subscribe, say, boycott, yes, is part of parliamentary proceeding, but let the opposition know say, that is not the way to go. But putting the way for discuss, then role now for going to parliament and discuss. It's not on the on the other side. So in this case, for me, their boycott does not yield any dividends. Then secondly, when they talk about constitution, they not fool the people. Anything they do, now the very parliamentarians they get for go, then go sit down, that section 32, they amend them till it become amended before it passes into law. And secondly, the ECSL, look at the constitution where they, that nobody should tamper with the constitution. ECSL should not get any supervision. Now, when they make the law, don't educate the public. When they make the law, they can't go now the legislative committee. For example, go get the electoral circle. Any law where ECSL make, they can't go to the very parliament. They go see the amendment. So go create a subsection of parliament as a committee, like we get committee of water work, committee of this, committee of that. That committee not get forget any role. In another words, for saying for subject ECSL. Now the amendment of the constitution. Let us not fool the public. The good thing is the tripartite, the yield dividends for the peace and reforms of Sierra Leone.
Thank you, Solomon Sundu. 07994993993. We take a few more calls and then I come over to me, Honorable, for response. Please wait the calling name. Show which side the call we from. Hello.
Yeah. Good morning.
Yes, morning.
My name is Sharif.
Sharif, yes. From Musai.
Yeah. I'm from Okiri Station.
Go ahead.
And what I want to say is, you want sometimes people in the kind of public and platform like this, when they talk something, then they forget. Me, anyway, the Honorable APC, Honorable talk say, President Bill don't give all that, say, don't agree. For me, then go form the committee in the parliament, we go oversee EPL, the activities. Look, then we do the Honorable one for member 89. You see, now the kind of thing is the people that then let them strive for me. People that will go believe when you talk something, when they talk something, members say you get for repeat and back, or when they ask you, you go answer say yes or no. You see all the thing and they go make.
If you talk something, maybe not remember it clarify back. As long as at the same moment, is that not acceptable as well?
Well, to me, no.
No, everybody can talk something maybe out of conscious, and then later you. Thank you.
Okay,
yes. Thank you very much. Thank you. 079-994-993. I mean, me say at some point. Maybe you can just say something, and then subconsciously later you come and interact. By the way, and all 079-994-993. Hello.
Yeah.
Anamta, yes, sir.
Anamta.
Go ahead, boss.
Yeah, Reginald. What legislative
Hi, Anamta. Hello. You coming broken? I don't know. Move from side. Hello.
You get me now?
Yes, fine. Go ahead now.
I said, back and forth. To be honest, I'm going to take much.
Wow. And I'm trying move from Musaide by until I back. Okay, go ahead. It is stop, it is break. I beg, Amanta, come outside. We know we know one for the born you credit at the end of the day. We know the wait till they talk, please. So move from outside and call me back, yeah? We go see. Hello.
Regina, good morning.
Yes, Commander Jibo.
Regina, for me as a Sierra Leone, me Commander Jibo, you are Saloma, please. What I want to talk about? Whether we know where they go to, we working control back. No call for the country. Regina, nothing not the work you are and make a promise snake. People take them political party than the country. Come on. Pakaba today they don't agree. And next can where? President Bio international for quiet. So this country belongs for us. I beg now they talk about the country. What did they talk at the country this morning? SLPP, opposition, then go on at the wall of parliament, we say bravo. No matter if I say more than Garanto now, President Bio, because then two parties are noise. Now they rule this country after SLPP, now APC, after APC. You only see no more, let them be God fearing. Let them not say then not to SLPP get this country, not to APC get this country.
Una they represent the people as una they talk. Una they na the well of parliament. If na the match una they represent, God go judge. But if una they no more for una your interest, God go judge. But me, where all people's Congress don't go, let me tell you, Regina, in democracy, aspect of even the partner, Salon I don't know country. Then when they do anything, they want to listen to opposition.
Right, thank you.
But when they accommodate. If you don't to buy party, they're not there. You know, not a problem. We're not working for another thing. So, we know one soko. If the unity come or what come, me, I buy the money.
Thank you very
But
much.
the same way a pretty boycott, I want another Nigerian apartment. So, we have Australian and not feel well.
Commander Jibo, thank you very much. Please, you don't go over 1 minute. You don't even go to 2 minutes. And one for take like 2 more calls and then come to the honorable then for respond. Hello. Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, Reggie, good morning. And I'm again.
Yes, I am. Better now.
You get me clear now?
Yes.
That's why you use the official line. I can tell you, so, them party, they will feel they have been good. Where APC in power, they do team them, where they should forget the government position one day. As I said, same thing. They do team them now, when they forget the government position. So they make always the leadership, I'm sure, that's so. Because they need to think, say, who come up power for my. If you think that they will put laws in, if you in the opposition, you know, go on to them. That will be the advice you have. We have worked for the good of Salon. We have forget books of party business. They go better for all. Thank you.
Thank you, Anamsa. I'll take maybe 1 more, 2 more. 07994-993, and then we wrap up the program very, very shortly. After this, I'll take the last call for today. Hello.
Yeah, boy from Godric.
Yes, boy, go ahead.
Yeah, you see, like how people like bypass meet bad people and then connect and direct. That's so APC want bypass the constitution. For connect direct, let the tripartite go direct inside the law without the constitution. But again, I want to ask the APC. They still have every election. I guess for wait after 31st December because when they do the service to our people there. They are waiting for this election. There are many, and the process no go able to wait for APC no more. You know, because no level election, that should, to me, are the most important. All them here, the secondary thing there. You know, so I want to ask APC. Now, after 31st of December, they want to begin lower level election for rectify the rigging the way they do to themselves. Thank you.
I'll take 1 more call and then wrap up. 079-994-993. That's the final call for today, okay? I don't get time and then I'll go over for making me honorably respond. Hello.
Yes. Noah from KC.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Noah.
Thank you. Political miscalculation, they exist. Because basically, APC, they go with the idea, say, therefore, you move alpha. So if it not be, that was a political miscalculation. But let me caution the position within our power now, the SLPP. For peace and stability, when I get for seize on our rhetorics and then negative thing they want to say, because you know they augur well for the general atmosphere. So we have to be mindful when we're in our power. You should not say all what. Okay.
All right. Thank you so very much, Noah Nakisi. I need to take any call again. We'll wrap up now. I'll start with Honorable Mahmoud now. I'll start with Honorable Tengbe and I end with Honorable Mahmoud for response to the callers.
Okay. Thank you, my brother. So, let's start with the last caller. We talk about political miscalculation. Let's just correct them. Maybe, you know, we use English a big, but what do you mean by political miscalculation? Now, like what you expect, say, this name for happen, but at the end of the day, when you don't try them severally, you see, say, no, this really, I missed the point. What will be for happen, it not go happen because of this and this reason. Maybe the word nine just big, political miscalculation. So thank you, my brother. Next time, maybe we will find better diction for the address Dentin. But the good thing, the caller, they say, political miscalculation exists. And also, I want to talk about boy, we talk, say, the APC want for bypass the constitution. And that is not good for us. In as much as we all get what we want, Lord, we patient, we bio the system, we advocate, we press ourselves for press. All about it the way APC get for press, let them press her. Until we have the constitution amended, then we implement within the constitution. Because if APC say they want for begin to implement agreement there outside the constitution. SLPP say they amend outside the constitution. It will become chaos for the country. So it not go fine for we all. And also, Mr. Zumbu talk about taking agreements to Parliament for ratification. That's the way to go. I make me brother sit down and I learned person. I'd expect much from her. And no say this country is a country of laws. Nothing on the way the executive for embark upon, especially when matters we has to do with the interest of the citizens of this country. We not forgo on a Parliament for ratification. Anything whether they do on behalf of the people, Parliament now we the Constitution give that right for let we pass them, we agree so okay this we now witness them to her. Law go ahead, then it becomes law. And Maligi been they talk about change of maybe Christian Atop to Mfa Ali, etc. I know will comment because I'm not been too clear on that. Okay. But what do we get for say? You as the president, at any given point in time, the constitution give you the mandate for let you suggest whether you feel say credible, whether you feel say get the experience, whether you feel say go able to lead we into a credible elections whenever it comes to that. Okay. And lastly, for I know maybe monopolize time, somebody talk about say Bio has agreed. We honorable when he been doing presentation, he say Bio agree say all the agreement the way the moral guarantors and don't say if for table and then for pass on a parliament, just like that, whether I go against the constitution or not. But later we are object a try for change. It take back, yeah, it take back. Okay, you been a try for provide justification, but there are certain things where people they use politics for misinform the people, and that is bad. If you are talking like I'm talking now, you mistake, you correct them, that is acceptable. Okay. But not to when you don't done, me don't get me bites, then I tell you they can correct them. So as politicians, as people where the public they listen to, we for learn for the correct time.
Thank you very much, Honorable Engineer Fala Tengbe. I'd like to Honorable Mahmoud Kamara for respond to the callers them now.
Okay, thank you so much again. I think I will start from where my colleague end. Okay. I think I continue for emphasize on what he has said. Now that His Excellency the President don't give guarantee. See what we agree before we turn. So there are another 8 points there. Where one of them points then they now for make sure say the tripartite report they lay them to Parliament. Okay. Another key aspect of that particular point they now that they go form a committee in Parliament for oversee ECSL. So the president giving guarantee, say what they don't agree, they go make sure say they implement them. Basically get for do it, they point them and every other thing they don't agree on. So I think that's very clear for them. I don't see how over and again, so I'm surprised that he come with them again. You know, Mr. Zumbu talked about he make reference to the peace accord where they be going in a parliament. I think in almost my presentation I don't make here. Some of the successes we'll get in this we boycott. I make mention, say, in the first place, since October 2023, when we turn a parliament, we only present the issues here to the leader of government business as well as Mr. Speaker for urge the government for come and lay this particular document in a parliament. Okay. But since October 2023 to now, the government never do it. But because of this boycott, they don't agree now, say yes, they default on a parliament. Because every agreement signed for and on behalf of the people of this country supposed to go before Parliament. Now that's make from October 2023. We don't urge the government to make sure say they go lay. But now this will boycott. Don't make we achieve. Because the government don't give consent now say yes. They go forward and go lay on a Parliament. Okay. So now that's be happy again for the peace accord. We make some of the things that were happen because they count on a Parliament and it take effect. So we'd expect the same thing again for the tripartite. For they can lay on a Parliament and so that it go take effect. Other person call, he say he gets for do its ego on the aspects of the honorable member, and I for believe say whatever the honorable member they say I shared something we shared between lots and lots of other SFP people them. for the fact say the government don't go agree. Say for peace and stability, we don't accept. Say we go do this, we go do dandy. We and APC don't make this agreement when they self sign. So for like the honorable member Sidom Nayaso, the question, the thing the way the government and your party don't go sign. In party na power don't go sign. For like the question basically they try for project in ego as to the main thing when for make sure you maintain peace and stability in this country. Because what if the government do? Go agree for sign all of them things and for make sure say the country continue forward in a peaceful atmosphere. Right. So it takes ego for like a questioner. Let's just conclude on this other one. Yeah, President Bill has agreed. Yes, I think I don't clear that side. The lower level election, person now this I look for. They say if we get for wait on the lower level election until 31st December. No, you know, APC political activities is completely different from government activities. With lower level election, definitely we don't start. But because of one or two members of the party feel dissatisfied, so there be petitions some of the things that will be happening in that particular election day. Where some of them cases and the day before PPRC. Right. So they wait for the outcome for the PPRC rule so that it will continue. But notwithstanding that, already date day for the constituency election starts way now the 16th of this month. So definitely again for go ahead. Thank you. Why should they look forward for PPRC for past ruling? Thank you for the ward election.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mahmoud Nice Guy, Member of Parliament, Western Area Urban, under the ticket of the All People's Congress, and thanks to Honorable Engineer Falatengbe, Member of Parliament, Kailan District, under the ruling Sierra Leone People's Party. It's a pleasure for getting all tune at the studio this morning. Many thanks to DJ Buju. We give it technical support. Thanks to Abubakar Bendu, we make una watch live on Facebook. Producers of the show, Fatmata Misilebi and Regina Brano Jukutu Soya. And thanks to the entire team we put hands on deck. Executive producer Teresa Thomas. I've been Regina Brano Jukutu Soya. Do have yourself a lovely and a wonderful weekend. Bye-bye.